Hello. How you doing? Hey, dear brain. Hey, Sarah. Bold of you to assume I'm alive. I could just be a figment of your imagination. Sometimes I think I'm a figment of my own imagination. But anyway. Why is it as soon as I turn the camera on my nose gets itchy? Slaugher is picking his nose. I'm not, I promise. Right. How you guys doing? Some unenthusiastic. Hey Sarah. How you doing? Hey Sarah, how you doing? I could be like one of those really hyper YouTubers who are almost definitely on cocaine all the time. Starting off deep. Hey James, how you doing? Yeah, you know me, just like to really dive into the deep end straight away. How was your weekend, guys? Well, sorry. What'd you get up to? Hopefully it was a bit more relaxed than mine. Good, that's good to hear, James. Very good. I'm alright. I've had very little to eat today and a lot of caffeine. So I'm stable for the moment. Where am I? Oh, okay. I remember. Australian. Thanks, James. Appreciate it. Get together on Saturday and Cyberpunk on Sunday. Nice. Seems like a cool weekend. I'm delivering a lot. On your way to that second New Game Plus, there, Brent?
Chief Williams with the Igor team. Teams, move. Time to get some attention.
Oh my god. Straight into the action. Surprisingly. What do you mean I'm not talking to someone for 3 hours first? Oh, I don't like this. It's too different.
Check for long-range turrets helping the Geth target.
Oh, have you been playing any Lego Star Wars, James? I bought it, and unfortunately I haven't had much time to like actually play it, but the little bit I have played has been amazing. So starved for Star Wars content that Lego Star Wars is like the best offering. Well, that's not saying it's a bad game. Oh, look at that squat. Holy shit. You're running New Game Plus 3. What's this? I mean, you might know more about this. What's this I hear about some like legendary player now who's killed some ultra hard boss solo a whole bunch of times? He's like a Elden Ring celebrity now, I guess. I can't remember his name. Let me something. Just be like, I know, right? It's all sad. I'm even more excited for the Harry Potter game. Man, I'm such a nerd. Ugh. And you know what? Yeah, I love it. Can we solo her? Is that's it? That's his name or their name? I remember I saw a bunch of art about it on the weekend. Just like he just wears like a cauldron or something and is like totally naked. Not the hero we deserve, but the hero we need.
Shadow is on the ground. Repeat, Shadow is on the ground. Chief Williams with the Igor team. Manovai, Teato teams, move. Time to get some attention.
Monovi is under coordinated crossfire.
Oh my god,
Check
okay,
for
I
long
need to
range turrets
concentrate.
helping the Geth target.
Oh, also, I know we've only literally just started and I'm doling out bad news. So within the next few weeks, I have to go away for work again, possibly. This is why it's not sort of... I'm really not certain when, or even if it's going to happen. But if it does happen, I will be away for 12 days. Technically 14, because I'll have to go the day before, and then I'll be back the day after, if that makes sense. And I have no idea, and no inclination to actually go and do this, by the way. But I don't know what to do with the stream for like that long. I can put on reruns for like 2 weeks, but that's sort of... yeah, I don't know. Stealing you from us. I know, I would really rather much be here. So, I'll let you know as I know more. Oh, that's stasis. I need barrier. But yeah, it'll be like a 2 week plus absence, basically. And it's for work. I don't really have much of a choice if it does go down. Fingers crossed someone will be going in my place, but I'll have to work that out down the line. But I'll keep you in the loop and let you know when I do. Hey Juliet, how you doing? Sorry. Supposed to watch the 14 days? I know, I'm sorry. I mean, I could live stream my work, but I think everyone would sooner put a gun in their mouth, because I know that's what I would do, except they're illegal in Australia. Anyway. So what... well, yeah, I mean, on a lighter note, I fixed the computer, clearly. Oh, Jesus. Turns out something just came loose in the PC, and it took me taking the thing apart and putting it back together to realize that. And then
Shadow is on the ground. Repeat, Shadow is
Origin
on the ground.
became a massive issue, so I almost
Time to get some
completely
attention.
just abandoned Mass Effect. And Origin completely. I don't know if it's... I think it was some sort of update with Origin, so if you use Origin, watch out. It was like making me blue screen like a lot. So I don't really know how I fixed that, because it seems to be working fine now. But yeah, if you use that, just be aware. It could just be my computer, who knows. Let's get probably two. Could... yeah, that's a good idea. I could go and download the VODs on YouTube and upload them back to Twitch and like play them back. That's a very good idea, Sarah. If that's what ends up happening, I might do that. Could just like do like all the old horror games that I've played. I haven't played one in a long time, so I've got quite a few there. Got Outlast, Resident Evil, Alien Isolation. Yeah. So that's a very good idea. I guess I could... no, don't really. It'll be a very like scenic drive, I know that much, but how much do you want to stare at the Australian landscape for 4, 5, 6 hours?
Shields disabled.
No, damn. You're doing better than I am at the moment, Sarah. Thank you, I appreciate it.
Charging up.
Yeah, I don't get... Origin is basically a computer virus. I will... unless they somehow miraculously fix it, I will stand by that forever until they shut the servers down. It's just a bad program. I've never heard anyone go like, oh man, Origin, best launcher. Everyone's always like, I wish I could set the person who invented Origin on fire and cackle like a witch while I do so.
Bring it on.
Whoa! Yeah, I think I'd kind of like a road trip stream, but I think it'd just be me doing a lot of complaining. My legs hurt. I need to go to the bathroom. Where's my coffee? Are we there yet? We haven't crashed and died yet? Oh, good. I mean, it's always an option. It's definitely an option. I recently, we have I got a new van for work, so we could make it a kitty stealings road trip. Oh, we could pick one up in each town.
We got a shot. Chief Williams,
Sorry, is that
take
too
the heat off,
dark? No? Okay. Pick one up, then dump one a little bit later down the road, and then pick another one up. Ah, we'll be on the news in no time.
That's the last.
Regroup.
Definitely too dark for you. Exactly.
I don't know
It might make the road trip a little bit more interesting. A couple of police chases, a couple of hostage situations. Good times. Does it matter which way I go? Probably not. Oh,
Calling SAT strikes. Prieto, watch for comm stations. Williams, can you see anything?
can't save? Okay. Although I do actually have a little bit extra time tonight, so that's a. Well, I'm really giving you guys whiplash, aren't I? I'm gonna be away for 12 days and staying a bit longer. Anywho, yeah, so we should be able to get a decent chunk of the game wrapped up. Don't know if we'll finish it, but we might get close. Food. Go for it. I just had some leftover pasta.
Medical deployed.
Medical deployed.
That's the last of
It was
them.
really good. I don't usually eat before the streams because when I go to the gym afterwards, I feel really sick. But I hadn't eaten all day, so. Oh shit. Oh yeah, I almost got hit by a truck on...
I think we're done here.
Was it Thursday night? I think it was Thursday night. No, it was Friday night actually. A big old semi-trailer with like three trailers on it nearly took me out. Your boy was almost a road pancake. Unfortunately, I survived.
Perimeter secured.
How do I get this question mark here? Is it underneath maybe? It's just... So my car is quite... My car's black and it's quite low to the ground, but my headlights are very, very bright. I didn't do any of this stuff. This is just the way I bought it. But since I've owned it, I have nearly been run off the road, crashed into so many times, and this was just like another one of those times. I genuinely think he just didn't see me, and it was super, super close. If I hadn't have braked, I would literally have just been completely taken out on this roundabout. So I don't know if you've ever seen a truck accident. They ain't pretty. So yeah, it was very, very, very close. And I was... Whew, you wouldn't have even recognized me. I was furious. Absolutely furious. Do you know how in like movies and TV shows someone gets really really angry and then they scream like, and it just go and it's so loud that like all the audio cuts out. That kind of like dramatic movie thing. I did that. Oh my god, what have I done here? Except it was very loud. It hurt my voice box. But yeah, I was very mad. Oof. So that's when 2 or 3 yes. That's true, yeah. Well, I mean, I do joke about being upset didn't get hit, but I'm glad I didn't. Because, yeah. I can't imagine they've got a Twitch link in the afterlife. And honestly, I don't know which way I'm going, so... Who knows? No, my luck, I'm gonna be devoured by some like void beast. So I won't be going nowhere. Start off on the peak. It's certainly been a bit of a roller coaster so far, hasn't it? Going away, almost died. Currently have 251 items, you're nearing the 300 limit. Force salvaging new items you find. Okay. Didn't I sell a shit ton of stuff last time? Or did I not do that? Kapow. Karpov. Yeah, it's been a weird couple days for me. Very long, very like just all over the place. But I'm here now, and we finally get to chill. So I'm just waiting for the universe to clean me up at some point. Like I was having this conversation with someone on the weekend. I've been injuring myself quite a bit lately. And then there was the near accident. Then there was my computer breaking. Not breaking. Temporarily breaking. I've like stubbed my toe, hit my head that many times. I cut myself accidentally trying to cook dinner the other night. I think the universe is genuinely trying to tell me something. And I think that something might be that someone's going to kill me. Or something's going to kill me soon. So if I just disappear one day and never come back, you'll know why. Well, I can't put anything on. Let's see if 24. Oh, definitely. We're all going to be sent to the same purgatory and just have to listen to each other's stream, like audio, constantly. Oh man. Good times, eh? Okay. I think, yeah, I'm pretty sure I've made everyone pretty decent. Alright, well, never mind that. I'll deal with that in a bit. The luck I need a good luck charm, I think. See, I have this, or had, I should say. I had this, like, charm on my necklace for the longest time. What the charm did, I can't necessarily say, because someone gave it to me as a gift, and they were like, here, keep this on you. Okay, it looks cool. But I lost it like a year and a half ago. I got caught on something and disappeared. So I need like a good luck charm. Or a protection from evil. Because something's coming after me. Did need like a rabbit's foot? That's good luck, isn't it? Okay, can I finally save? Yeah, good. And what's the right way? So there's the research facility, refueling platform. I'll go over here first. Good.
the other teams.
Good. Page oh, oh my god, you have topped. That's like biggest anxiety right there. One that I have experienced far too many times. God, just that feeling forever would be awful. No, I don't like that. So I guess this is where we stop the stream, so I don't end up in streamer hell. Oh Jesus. AI hacking, there we go. No? Oh, jeez. Yeah, you can't cancel that animation once it starts. Fuck's sake. Man. Man. What do we got? Rocket drone. Take out its shield, I guess. You can, like, what can you do? Warp that. I guess I'll warp this as well.
Perhaps we should try to disable it before it can return to attack the other teams.
Nice. See, I don't like that we get good points for, like, good boy points for destroying, being strategically competent. Already pulsed. I suppose so. It's only been 3.5 years. January, February, March, April. Oh my god. Oh no, August. I started in August. I started on the 26th of August 2018. I've been streaming for 3 years. January, February, March, April, May, June, July. Like 3.5 years. Where has the time gone? Ah yes, into the entropic void, never to return, as I slowly get older and closer to the grave. What were we saying? Existential Crisis who? Never heard of them.
Air threat has not materialized. You may be getting some help from Shadow.
Getting some help from your mother. Okay, that guy was built like a brick shit house. That's nice to know. Nice. I haven't played any games for what? It was 2 days before last week. 2 days, 5 freaking days, whole week. Haven't played any games, man. I'm getting the jitters. Just to back out. Well, I don't think I haven't streamed for 3 and whatever years straight. I had a couple times where my computer broke, and I was out for like a couple months at a time, and I've traveled for work, so it's probably closer to 3 years. But yeah, I'm still.
Shadow team must be
It's
getting
too late
close.
for me.
Hold the line,
Save
men.
yourselves.
Hold the line.
Okay, that's going to come up every single time, isn't it? Let's just get rid of. Okay, all junk. What junk? Convert all junk. Okay, so that's all junk. So I have to go through, label all of these as junk, to like 100 of these things I have in here. Oh, that's it. Okay, cool. So, how many did I get rid of? A few. That should be enough. $3 man. Oh, full time.
We've got access to base security. We can cut the alarms from here. Maybe even trigger alarms on the far side of the base. It'll clear the guards out for us, but they might be too much for the Solarian teams to handle.
Just disable the alarms. We can handle any guards inside.
Stop giving me Paragon points. For God's sake. I want the cool glowing scars. Oh, Jesus. In the second game, spoilies. What do you think you're doing? You want to smooch? Also, lot of thoughts tonight. I'm finding it harder and harder to kind of keep up with the streams, if that makes sense. Where like I seem to be missing more and more, just because of work, and like work sort of fluctuates a lot. So sometimes I'm really busy, and I physically just cannot get to my computer. And other times it's fine, like I can maintain the schedule. So I'm trying to think of other ways where we can, like, using the brain cell tonight. Yeah. Mom said it's my turn with the brain cell. I'm trying to think of ways that I can sort of still stream, but not necessarily be game stuff. But the only thing that I do that I like have time for is go to the gym. So if I miss the stream because I'm working or whatever, traveling back from work, whatever's happening, I still usually go to the gym that night. Whatever time it might be. Gym
Is someone out there?
Yeah, so... But it's like... I don't know if that's really going to be suited, because I don't... I'm one of those people who goes a stream... I guess, yeah, sleep stream. You guys want to watch me sleep? It's, that's fine, right? Oh god, don't even. I don't even know if I could do it. I can't listen to them. I don't even know if I could do one. Yeah, that's sort of what I mean. Like, I always take my phone to the gym, so maybe take like a tripod and stream what I do at the gym. Because the gym is very much like just a chill time. Don't really do much other than work out. Hate those noises with a passion. With a passion. But I don't know, it sort of depends. Like, is that something that you guys want to watch? Or...
Well, you're not a Gath, and you're not wearing a lab coat.
I don't know, it's kind of
I guess
confusing.
I'm glad to see you. Lieutenant Gonto Imnes of the
I
3rd.
want to ever be there. Don't worry, dear brain. If I'm doing a mukbang, mukbang, however you say that, sorry if I butchered that pronunciation, you will know that I've been replaced by a reptilioid. And it's not me.
Transmission wasn't clear. The fleet's not
In saying that, though,
I see.
I do want to
you
do
must be
the
the
spicy
infiltration
noodle
team.
challenge at some
I know
point.
the captain. He will want this facility
Because I
destroyed.
like spicy
My team
food.
was altered, indoctrinated. He knew
Um,
about the breeding grounds, but the indoctrination is a
I
great
really
threat
like spicy food,
and
actually.
far more horrifying. I watched
I think
good
that'd be
people
cool.
reduced
But
to
anyway,
mindless
I'd try and
corpses.
eliminate all the slurping noises.
Others died during the experiments.
You can't really slurp noodles. We can't have noodles without slurping, I guess.
Do you know anything about
Even
the
that word is
experiments they were
gross.
conducting?
They
Anyway.
were studying indoctrination. Symptoms, progress. Saren uses it to control his people. I don't think he fully
Yeah,
understands.
that's the thing
I don't
again,
know
like
much
the
else.
time zones.
I just saw
So,
what it did to the others. Turned them into empty husks. I can't
so
end
I'm
up like
sort of
that,
talking
please.
over all the
Let me out.
dialogue. So after, on a normal day for me, I get home from work, we stream for about 3 hours or whatever, and then I head to the gym about 9:30, 10 o'clock ish, get back home about 11:30. So then the time zone thing kicks in as well. Shit out of a bong. Oh my god. I couldn't imagine. I talk a lot now. God, if I took a fat rip, you would never shut me up. I'd be talking for like 6 hours straight, even more than I do now. Yeah. The other option is I don't have the space. I would love to do some cooking streams actually. That'd be great, but I don't have the space for that at the moment. I'm just trying to think of things that I can substitute in when I can't make it to my computer, because I don't really do much except for work and stream and go to the gym. Nothing that would be considered like enjoyable to watch anyway. Because yeah, I'm on a fairly tight schedule pretty much every day.
I'm opening your cell.
So
But then
yeah,
you're
I don't
on
know.
your
I'll
own.
have a think about it.
Don't look back and hope to outrun the blast, hmm?
Maybe just do that whenever I miss
Better
a
chance
stream.
than I had before you
I
showed
don't know.
up. Thank you, human. And good luck. You'll need it.
Crazy. It would be. I don't know. I'd probably get arrested or charged or something, wouldn't I? It's very illegal here. Is this some kind of ploy to get me arrested? Guys, how could you? That's so mean. Like one of them. Oh god, what happens to people who we doesn't compliment with? Do I just like freak out? Is that what that means? No? Okay, where am I going? To security, to maintenance, communications tower. So, what was back here? So where does this take me? Oh. Well, that didn't go super well.
What is going on here? Where are the guards? Where is Saren? No, stay back. This is important work. This is the glorious salvation of my species. You will not destroy the work we have started.
Control. Oh, really? Well, that is true. I don't like losing control of my faculties. Like, I like being in control of my senses. Very much so. Very anxious. I don't know if I would have too big of an issue with like the anxiety side. I'm not a very like in just day to day. Well, normally I'm not too anxious of a person. It's only when I have to, you know, talk to people in public. I'd be on the floor, conked out, catching some Z's, and one of my many animals would come in and finish it for me easily. Really? I didn't know that weed could cause hallucinations. I guess it does affect everyone differently though, doesn't it? So,
Negative contact, Shepard.
I mean that must suck. Are they good hallucinations or bad?
Don't shoot! Please, I just want to get out of here before it's too late.
Yeah. I've never heard of that, but I mean, if that happens, then yikes, that can't be much fun.
Everyone in this
Unless
place
you
is
like
trying to kill me.
hallucination.
Do I look like a soldier? I'm a neurospecialist,
Hallucination.
and this job isn't worth dying over. Or worse. You think the indoctrination only affects prisoners? Sooner or later, Saren will want to dissect my brain
I'm
too.
gonna tell you a little spoily about this lady. If you get a choice here soon to kill her or spare her. If you spare her, in the next 2 games she kills like a ton of people. So we're gonna kill her.
Give me one reason I should help you.
Confidence in your brain.
I can help
Yeah,
you. This elevator behind me goes to Saren's
that's pretty
private
rough
lab.
though.
I can get you in.
Weed's like the one safe one, right? That doesn't have too many side
access.
effects.
All of Saren's
Especially,
private files. Are we good?
What do you call it?
Can I go?
Hallucinations. That's like I feel like that's a more, you know, LSD mushrooms kind of end.
What were you studying here?
It's that ship, Sovereign. It emits some kind of
Yeah.
signal.
I guess that
Undetectable,
that
but
sort of
it's there.
explains why some
I've seen
people
the
are
effects.
like, you know,
Saren
I've got to
uses
have
it to
my
influence his followers.
I
to
can't
control
function
them.
in the day without,
It's called
weed.
indoctrination.
and others are like, I
Direct
can have it
exposure
whenever.
to the signal turns you into a mindless slave, like the Solarian test subjects.
It's pretty safe. Yeah,
But
like I
there's
feel
collateral damage too.
like that's the one that everyone sort of is pretty confident that is totally fine. It's when you get into mushrooms and LSD and stuff. I don't know if that stuff's dangerous. Could be. Drug. Well, I guess yeah. If someone's, what can you? I guess you could mix weed with anything, can't you?
You conducted brutal experiments on helpless test subjects. You helped Saren. You don't get to live.
Damn straight.
I just did what I was told. I didn't have a choice. I'm sorry.
Sorry doesn't help your victims.
No! No!
I forget how much of a cake Shepard's got. Man, I'm packing. Just like in real life. Yeah, right. Washboard ass, more like. Anyway. Enough about my hindquarters. Or lack thereof. Yeah, a bunch of kids when I went to high school were doing it, so, and they didn't die, so must have been fine. Where am I? I kind of want to go back to maintenance and see what's back here. This is like the right way to go. I don't want to go the right way just yet. So, get back around here. Fridge and wallet was always empty. Yeah, that's kind of like the most common side effect that I hear about. Is just the Mega Munchies. Nothing is safe once you've smoked the devil's lettuce. Everything and anything that's edible in the house is devoured very quickly. Oh, hello.
Enemy sight.
Oh, sorry, guys. Switch your phone? No worries. Oh yeah, of course. Same with everything, really. You don't really want to be around people. I feel like weed's probably fine to have by yourself, though. In case you don't react well. Yeah, I guess there is that too. Oh. Why can't I go through? We'll have to go to the ship and sell a whole bunch of stuff soon. Well, never mind. I thought we could get in. Is there a switch here somewhere? Or it's not really that kind of game, is it?
Think we got him, Commander.
But yeah, I think that's good advice for like anything, really. If you're gonna try it, do it with people that you trust, because I feel like that's a situation that can be turned on its head very quickly. I feel like after you get used to it, it's probably a very calming experience, right? It's just what you want to do and chill, be by yourself, not have to worry about anything. Yeah. That's one of the selling points, just like chills you out to the max. And I think in this day and age, that's what people need a lot of. It's like being left alone with your own thoughts, you know? Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not. And from what I've heard about weed, you just kind of think about things that don't really mesh and just be like, man, what if Cheetos were covered in chocolate? And then that takes up your brain space for the next 3 hours. Big chill.
Shepard, look over here. It's another beacon, like the one on Eden Prime.
Oh my god. That animation. Is Cheetos and chocolate any good? We don't even know if we have Cheetos here. God, I hope no one's photosensitive. He understands. Oh yeah, disclaimer. This is a conversation. Don't ban me, Twitch, and also don't do drugs, kids. Do whatever the fuck you want, but not on my channel. I thought this would be like, oh, God knows.
Something bad is about
I feel like I would just vegetable out completely.
You are not Saren.
What is
your
that?
mother.
Some kind of VI interface?
Rudimentary creatures of blood and flesh. You touch my mind, fumbling in ignorance, incapable
You touch my
of
tra-la-la.
understanding.
I do not think this is a VI.
There is a realm of existence so far beyond your own, you cannot even imagine it. I am beyond your comprehension. I am sovereign.
I love this guy's voice. The voices. Completely. Yeah. See, I feel like I'm so sleep deprived that if I did, I would just be zoinked. I just that's me, done and dusted the next 48 hours completely.
Sovereign isn't just some Reaper ship Saren found. It's an actual Reaper.
Reaper, a label created by the Protheans to give voice to their destruction. In the end, what they chose to call us is irrelevant. We simply are.
So who created the Reapers
Vanished
then?
50,000 years ago. You could not have been there. It's impossible.
Organic life is nothing but a genetic mutation. an accident. Your lives are measured in years and decades. You wither and die. We are eternal, the pinnacle of evolution and existence. Before us, you are nothing. Your extinction is inevitable. We are the end of everything.
This voice, it's good, isn't it, Julia? I have a thing for, like, voices that have, like, that echo behind them. It just makes them seem very sinister and very powerful. Not always sinister. Like you without coffee. I would love to hear that. Oh my god, Juliet wakes up and it sounds just like that. Oh my god, I would be tripping over myself to get you some coffee. I'd be terrified. Slightly aroused. Sister powerful voices. But I know, right? It's like you get it in a lot of fantasy stuff where the end, or like a particular, I don't know, very old threat, ancient, they usually have like this reverberating voice that kind of echoes into itself. And it's just like, oh, peak design. Yes, more of that, please. I will take one of those voices.
There is an entire galaxy of races united and ready to face
it's like a massage for my ear holes.
Confidence born of ignorance.
Did I make that weird?
Cannot be broken.
Cycle? What cycle?
The pattern has repeated itself more times than you can fathom. Organic civilizations rise, evolve, advance, and at the apex
Thanks for the
of their
bits,
glory,
Juliet.
they are
Appreciate it, thank you.
The Protheans were not the first. They did not create the Citadel. They did not forge the mass relays. They merely found them. The legacy of my kind.
Vince with a sexy echo voice. Thanks. Is it getting any smart? Yeah. See, I get it in some aspects. Like a very deep, gravelly voice. Stuff like that. I'm like, yeah, you know what? I can sort of, kind of get the ASMR thing, and then I get whipped back into reality when it's like some lady somewhere chomping on a fucking pickle this big, and it's just nasty.
Why would you construct the mass relays, then leave them for someone else to find?
Your civilization is based on the technology of the mass relays. Our technology. By using it, your society develops along the paths we desire. We impose order on the chaos of organic evolution. You exist because we allow it, and you will end because we demand it.
They are harvesting us, letting us advance to the level they need, then wiping us out.
I forgot you get kind of info dumped with this stuff in this one. This one's very, obviously you could probably tell, but it's very exposition-y.
What do you want from us? Slaves? Resources?
My kind transcends your very understanding. We are each a nation, independent, free of all weakness. You cannot even grasp the nature of our existence.
Where did you come from? Who built you?
We have no beginning. We have no end. We are infinite. Millions of years after your civilization has been eradicated and forgotten, we
Thanks for all the biddies, Dead Brain. Appreciate it. And yes, hopefully you don't die too many times.
Where are the rest of the Reapers? Are you the last of your kind?
We are Legion. The time of our return is coming. Our numbers will darken the sky of every world. You cannot escape your doom.
Doom me, daddy.
You're not even alive. Not really. You're just a machine. And machines can be broken.
Your words are as empty as your future. I am the vanguard of your destruction. This exchange is over.
Didn't like it. I just spat on my microphone.
Commander,
That's
we got trouble.
disgusting. all it was. I thought it was fine. I went to see it at the cinema a couple weeks ago, and I'm the same. I did not get the hype around it. I don't really like Batman. I think Batman's a very overhyped character. And I can't stand the fact that they don't kill people. It's just like a personal thing with the DC heroes. It just annoys me. That they're like well within their bounds to break people's necks and stuff. But killing them is somehow off the table. Anyway, that's not the point. I thought it was fine. I like Robert Pattinson, and I always forget her name. I feel terrible. I always forget her name, but I always remember Robert Pattinson. But some people love that Batman movie. Like, love the Batman movie. And that's fine. Zoe Kravitz. Like, I think everyone did a very good job. I didn't even know Colin Farrell was in it. The guy who played the Penguin. He did a very, very good job. But yeah, some people love that movie. But I think I wasn't too excited for it in the beginning. And yeah, that was fine. Comic book Batman is much better. I've heard that, yeah. I don't really I can't afford to read too many comics. It's so expensive here. But I have heard that Batman in the comics is like much, much better than most on-screen iterations. That's good. It's just me. I feel like there's room there for expansion, which could be cool.
I love bad news.
Yeah.
That ship's Sovereign, it's moving.
I won't be rushing to see it.
But that thing just pulled a turn that would shear any of our ships in half.
It was fun.
It's coming your way and it's coming hard. You need to wrap things up in there fast.
Buy me dinner first, Joker.
Console is
Jesus.
no longer functioning. Ideas, Commander Shepard?
We'll head for the breeding facility. Time to blow this place to hell.
Right, Commander. I'll meet you there. Joker out.
Serious? Yeah. It was very, I don't know, kind of... Yeah, I don't even know what I would... Serious ending, call serious. I guess that's probably the best way to say it, because I don't even know, like, what the... Whoa! The feeling is. I guess it's probably as close as you can get. I don't know, it was just a little weird.
Area secured.
Still comes from a dead brother. Oh, a little criminal club. That's amazing. I like that.
Williams, head them off. Hold them.
Little criminal club.
Enemy contact.
Lost shields.
Yeah. See, I wasn't a big fan of like stuff that was happening outside the movies as well. There was this big like comic purists, I guess, like a very kind of small vocal minority that was just like body shaming Robert Pattinson because he wasn't in like the insanely godlike physique of comic book Batman. And that kind of I saw that before I saw the movie. And I was kind of like, this movie is just kind of, I don't know, it was weird. It's not the movie's fault, but the movie was sort of bringing out the worst in people. And I thought he was fine. He was in pretty good shape. And probably a lot of the people complaining haven't left the 300 kilo zone. But anyway, I was just like, I don't know. It wasn't the movie's fault, but it just kind of put me in a whole weird mood about the movie. If that makes sense. Counts a bit. No, I think it's if you die, because if you have to rely on the ability of other people not to die, dead brain, oof, that is a slippery slope. Just get in shape. It could have been, yeah. The thing I saw was just, it was literally like the, oh son of a bitch, it took me all the way back here. It was like a whole bunch of comments from Twitter and whatnot of people saying like, oh, he's not in good enough shape for this, blah 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 blah. It was just like a whole thread of that, and it was just fucking depressing. The Bane of Axis. See what you did there. What did I say? Oh yeah, no, don't rely on other people surviving, because otherwise you'll be broke. If like the, I feel like my skills at Dark Souls are kind of average or a little bit below. So if that's the average, then yeah, you're in trouble. Should I? Maybe I'll turn this down a little bit. This is kind of loud. Oh my god, I can't really turn it down much further. Anyway, if anyone doesn't think that the pair of those Zoe Kravitz and Robert Pattinson are just fine as fuck, there's clearly something wrong upstairs. They both did very, very well, I think. I did like actually the dynamic between the two of them was a little bit more human, I think, rather than comic booky. Welcome back, Dead Brain.
That turret could punch some nasty holes in the Normandy.
Yeah, I think at this point you kind of have to get anything out of a comic book movie, you have to like them a lot, because I think Batman's been mishandled or just handled a lot in general, that people are kind of sick of it, and I'm definitely one of those people. I really like the Christian Bale stuff, but I watched that when I was a kid, didn't really have any reference, and then after that Batman just kept popping up fucking everywhere, and I got sick of it pretty quickly. That was one shot. Jesus.
That turret could punch some nasty holes in the Normandy.
Much better. Yeah, and I feel like they always try and do something different for the sake of doing something different, if that makes sense. They're just like, okay, we know Batman's gonna make some money, but maybe that's it. Maybe it's just the fact that it'll make guaranteed money even if it is terrible, because people will be like, oh my god, you Batman. But I feel like at a certain point that's gotta like wear off, right? Heath Ledger Joker. Yeah, absolutely. Heath Ledger Joker was amazing. And unfortunately Heath Ledger died while before that was even released, actually. But like, what a movie to go out on, or what a role to go out on. He did that perfectly. That thing just disappeared. It didn't even blow up. Of course I would have preferred if he stayed alive, but you know, now it is. Need another Joker? Yeah, I haven't seen the Joker yet. I'm kind of dubious to go and watch it. I'll get around to it one day.
Watch out. They've followed us up the elevator.
What else can you do with that? Yeah, at a certain point it just doesn't have any impact anymore. Like old Uncle Ben. I saw some deleted scenes from the Amazing Spider-Man that all sort of started surfacing after the newest Spider-Man came out. That they were going to make it so Uncle Ben was actually still alive, but it got cut from the movie. That could have been interesting.
Good work on the gun, Shadow Team. Now it's our turn.
But yeah, see, I really like Tom Holland's. And all the Spider-Mans, actually. I think they're all really cool people. Well, at least they seem that way in interviews and whatnot. They seem like genuinely nice people. But even Spider-Man, I'm kind of just like, yeah, I've seen it. I'm not a big enough Spider-Man fan to be like, oh my god, I want 17 more movies. There's 9 of them. Or 8 or whatever. Oh god, I remember hearing about Heath Ledger's death when I was a kid. It's just like, even then it was like, oh my god.
That's it. We need to clear the gate and set those charges.
We have a different... So here in Australia we don't really have that many actors or celebrities that go international. Because we're a very mediocre nation when it comes to entertainment. I would actually go further to say very subpar in the entertainment sort of category. So when someone who has made that leap to like Hollywood and whatever else, and something happens to them, we find out so quickly, and it's like just a nationwide thing. It's just very, very depressing.
Charges set. Everyone bunker down. Bunker down.
Enough is enough. Yeah. Something else, Miles. Right. Oh yeah, definitely.
Nice
that could be cool.
Commander, I'm bringing us in. I'll get as close to the site as I can.
I think there's like a million versions of Spider-Man, isn't there? So I think maybe it's time to sort of put Whitey Spidey to the side and give some of the other versions a spotlight. I think that'd be really cool. Because how many white guys named Peter can you watch before you want to blow your brains out? So far they've done pretty well with picking all the Whitey Spideys, but you know, little pizzazz will do us good. Whitey Spidey. That's what Spider-Man's new name is now. It's not Spider-Man, it's Whitey Spidey. Whitey Spidey. God, look at that dickhead in the white camo.
Bomb is in position. We're all set here.
Commander, can you read me?
The nuke is almost ready. Get to the rendezvous point, Williams.
Negative, Commander. The Geth have us pinned down on the AA tower. We've taken heavy casualties. We'll never make the rendezvous point in time.
Hold tight. We're coming to get you.
Negative! Just make sure that nuke is set. We'll hold them as long as we...
It's okay, Commander. I need a couple of minutes to finish arming the bomb. Go get them and meet me back here.
Okay.
Up to the AA tower. Move.
Long-term goal. So when it comes to franchise movies, yeah, I think slashers are like, I don't know, cheesy and also horrific enough that it leaves a bit of an impact. And I mean, it's fine to have like the same killer over and over again for a while anyway. Because they're usually just like this presence rather than an actual character. I guess depending on the slasher. Sorry, that was gross.
I've lost shields.
Yeah, although in saying that, some people could watch, you know, superhero movies until the sun comes up. Until the sun explodes. Sorry. Son of a bitch. I find with horror stuff in general, whether it's games or movies, TV shows not as much, I will say, but games and movies particularly, they go from scary to me to downright frustrating like that. Like, so quickly. I find myself getting angry at them. Like, in a lot of the Outlast and Alien stuff that we played, there's literally a turning point where I'm like, okay, fuck this. And that sort of happens with movies as well. Where I just get enough of being scared. I don't really watch, like, enough to... Especially slashers. I don't think I've watched a slasher movie in a very long time. Oh my god. Where is all this shit? Okay, here we go. Leslie Vernon movie. Who's Leslie Vernon? Deadpool's cool in that sense. Deadpool was, I think, came out at the perfect time because it was so refreshing. Like, it was still a superhero movie, but it was also like making fun of superhero movies at the same time, not taking itself too seriously, and still being really compelling. Like, it was just exactly what was needed at the right time. And on the flip side of that, though, I think it did give people a break from like the regular superhero movies, so they were ready for more just stock standard ones. But yeah, they're some of my favorite movies actually. They're really good. I like them. Love a good bad horror movies. Yeah, some people. There are plenty of those to pick from too, aren't there? Lots and lots of terrible, terrible horror movies. Oh shit. This is a tough boy. Okay, let's play a new game. Let's make sure everyone's actually using what they're supposed to be using. Shit from the second one. No, I think people watch the first one a lot more than the second. They're both really good, but the second one's kind of depressing, honestly, in some aspects. The Toxic Avenger. I've never heard of that one. Sounds interesting though. Some quirky serial killer trying to make a name for himself for a rider, see. As you do. Nothing like a serial killer trying to make his way in the world.
It appears the Geth have sent reinforcements.
Heads up, LT. We just spotted a troop ship headed to your location.
It's bad.
There's Geth pouring out all over the bomb site.
I think from the name, from the name Toxic Avenger, you could kind of gauge its quality.
Can you hold them off?
There's too many. I don't think we can survive until you get here. I'm activating the bomb.
What?
What the hell are you doing, Alenko?
I'm just making sure this bomb goes off, no matter what. It's done, Commander. Go get Williams and get the hell out of here.
So this is where we have to
handle
choose.
ourselves. Go back and get Alenko.
We have to choose one of the two, I'll be honest, least interesting characters in the entire game. Yeah. 'Cause, I mean, I She's kind of cute. Well, they actually... There's like scientific evidence. If you watch a horror movie with your... as like a date, the fear reaction makes you like bond better with that person. Yeah, sorry, the dogs just got let inside. So I played this, obviously, and I think we're going to rescue Ashley, because she's got some interesting dialogue in like the future games, whereas Kaidan is a little bit more of a cardboard cutout of a person, I think, personally. What do I know? I'm just some dickhead on the internet. But I prefer Ashley in the later games, so we're going to rescue Ashley. Even though, let's be honest, they're both cardboard cutouts of people, but one is slightly more lifelike.
Williams, radio Joker and tell him to meet us on the AA tower.
Yes, Commander,
It's the right choice, and you know it, Ash.
Yeah. Oh, depressing. Yeah, it's good to have like a backup. It's good to have an option when you're like, no, I don't feel like watching that one. No, I'm not in that mood for that one. Let's just watch some cheesy horror.
I'm sorry, Kaidan. I had to make a choice.
I understand, Commander. I don't regret a thing.
Why'd I get Paragon points? What the fuck? Anything? I didn't even know there was another Scream coming out. But that's a big issue with like a lot of movies at the moment, isn't it? Just waiting to see what streaming platform it comes out on. Because some, you're like, oh, surely it'll come out on Netflix. No, it's on Amazon or fucking one of the other 200 streaming things. And I don't like any movie enough to be like, okay, I'm gonna go and buy an entire streaming service just for one movie. That's right. Exactly. Ugh. Amazon? Yuck.
You need to move fast, Commander. We can't hold them off here much longer. Watch
Shut
the
up,
corners.
Ashley.
Suppressing fire.
On the plus side, we get new weapons after this horrific killing of one of our companions. They got Courtney Cox in them, don't they? The girl from Friends. Like the later ones.
This has been an impressive diversion, Shepard. My Geth were utterly convinced the Salarians were the real threat. Of course, it was all for nothing. I can't let you disrupt what I've accomplished here. You can't possibly understand what's really at stake.
Sovereign and its kind destroyed the Protheans. What else is there to understand?
All of them.
You've seen the vision from the beacons, Shepard. You of all people should understand what the Reapers are capable of.
Daddy? Sorry.
Be stopped.
Daddy? Sorry.
Do not mire yourself in pointless revolt.
Daddy?
Do not sacrifice everything for the sake of petty freedoms. The Protheans tried to fight, and they were utterly destroyed.
The bullets just bounce off the most powerful gun I can afford.
Bowed before the invaders. Would the Protheans still exist? Is submission not preferable to extinction?
She's reporting. Oh, I see. I knew she was in the later ones, but I didn't know she was in all of them. Yeah, he's the bad guy. But he's blue and he has cool glowing parts, so sign me up.
I'd rather die than live under the rule of those machines.
Now you see why I never came forward with this to the Council. We organics are driven by emotion instead of logic. We will fight even when we know we cannot win. But if we work with the Reapers, if we make ourselves useful, think how many lives could be spared. Once I understood this, I joined Sovereign. Though I was aware of the dangers, I had hoped this facility could protect me.
You're afraid Sovereign is influencing you. You're afraid he's controlling your thoughts.
I've studied the effects of indoctrination. The more control Sovereign exerts, the less capable the subject becomes. That is my saving grace. The Sovereign needs me to find the conduit. My mind is still my own, for now. But the transformation from ally to servant can be subtle. I will not let it happen to me.
Why are the Geth following Sovereign?
They believe Sovereign to be some kind of god, the pinnacle of their own evolution. But the reaction of their deity is most telling. It is insulted. Sovereign does not desire the pitiful
Such a cool
devotions the
design.
Geth hurl at it. They are just tools, and no amount of belief on their part will change that. But as tools, they are useful. They will survive the coming invasion. If organic life is to survive, we must also prove we are useful. We must work with the Reapers.
Tell me why Sovereign needs the conduit. Tell me what it is. Maybe we can find a way to stop them.
The conduit is the key to your destruction and my salvation. Sovereign needs my help to find it. That is the only reason I have not been indoctrinated.
Well, if you go and find a spiky alien boy who's like teetering on the edge of universal galaxy-wide terrorist, then there are some things you can overlook for him being a smart boy.
Sovereign's manipulating you and you don't even know it. You're already under its power.
Yeah, they're pretty bad.
No, Sovereign needs me.
The first one's so like janky.
I've been promised a
Gets much better in the
reprieve from
second.
inevitable. This is my only hope.
Don't you see? You're just a tool. Sovereign's using you. In the end, you'll be tossed aside with all the rest.
Do you think you can sway me, Shepard? Do you think I haven't already thought of this? Sovereign is a machine. It thinks like a machine. If I can prove my value, I become a resource worth maintaining. There is no other logical conclusion.
You were a Spectre. You were sworn to defend the galaxy. Then you broke that vow to save yourself.
I'm not doing this for myself. Don't you see? Sovereign will succeed. It is inevitable. My way is the only way any of us will survive. I'm forging an alliance between us and the Reapers, between organics and machines. And in doing so, I will save more lives than have ever existed. But you would undo my work. You would doom our entire civilization to complete annihilation. And for that, you must die.
If I recall, they do actually keep some like slaves after each extermination, don't they? But they're literally that. They're like twisted and turned into something awful. They're not really alive. They just turn into like servants that can do not a whole lot of anything. This doesn't really dance, but... Oh, I wanted to level up though. North. And warp, I guess. Oh my god. Can I cancel this or?
Shields disabled.
Oh my god, there's so many enemies. I don't remember there being this many. Empire. So exhilarating. Pandemic is so fun. Yeah, I got a couple today actually. 3 or 4 different, like 16-digit phone numbers. So they definitely went from here, and very clearly spam. Does anyone fall for that shit anymore? I can't imagine anyone does. Poor Caden.
All right, everybody, hang on.
They do. I don't... Like, I guess old people still fall for it.
I can't believe Caden didn't make it. How could we just leave him down there?
Oh, thanks for the bit, Ted Brain. Every single call on my phone. That's good. An auto screener. See, I just never answer the phone. I don't even bother. I look at the phone number calling and just hit the power button. Job done.
Alenko knew the risks going in. He gave his life to save the rest of us.
It should have been me, Commander. You know that.
It wasn't your call, Williams. I had to choose. I chose you.
I'm sorry, Commander. You saved my life. I'm grateful for that. But it should have been me. Alenko was a superior officer. I would have gladly stayed behind.
Ash, how far are you going to drive yourself? Are you trying to be a martyr? To redeem your grandfather's honor?
That's not fair.
What the public and the military did to him was unfair. But I don't want to lose you because of it.
Aye, aye, Shepard.
Commander, excuse me for interrupting, but I have an idea. I think the beacon you found in Saren's base was similar to the one you found on Eden Prime.
They just long for you, Sarah. They're not trying to sell you anything. They just want you.
To help you put all those pieces together.
Might be a, change of pace of the fucking telemarketers. Hey, would you like to buy a phone that definitely won't siphon off every single dollar that ever enters your bank account? Trust us, it won't. It's fine. Trust us. We're reliable.
You want to join our minds again, don't you?
I just hate that.
Go ahead.
When I first got my number, I'm with like a relatively new service provider. So, and they hadn't quite worked out their spam filtering. I remember for weeks on end, I would get like between 15 and 30 spam calls a day while they were trying to sort out all this spam protection stuff. Fuck me. It was ridiculous. I just ended up leaving my phone on silent, not even bothering looking at it. But I got a few discounts, so it was worth it.
Incredible. I never thought the images would be so intense. I need a moment to collect myself.
I think they're just very well manicured, maintained.
Did the vision make any sense to you?
Maybe.
It's a distress call. A message sent out across the Prothean Empire. A warning against the Reapers, but the warning came too late.
What about the conduit?
There were other images, locations, places I recognized from my research. Ilos! The conduit is on Ilos!
Okay.
That is why Sarah needed to find the Mu relay.
There is a
It is the only way
there is a name for the
Ilos.
eyebrow stuff, isn't it?
How come you never told us about Ilos before?
The Mu relay links to dozens of systems and hundreds of worlds. How was I to know Ilos was the one we wanted? Without the cipher, the images in your visions were never clear. Only now do I recognize them as landmarks from Ilos.
We need to get to Ilos.
Forget it. The Mu relay's inside the Terminus systems. Alliance ships are not welcome there. Neither are Spectres.
Maintained. Yeah. I feel like there's a name for it, but whatever. Maintained. It's fine.
The conduit's on Ilos, and that's where Saren is heading. I'll be waiting for him when he gets there.
Saren will have his entire fleet orbiting Ilos. You will never make it down to the surface without reinforcements. You must alert the Council. We need a fleet to... I am sorry. The joining is exhausting.
Heal someone's person? Oh, nice. Did you use your crossbow, syringe crossbow thing?
That will not be necessary. I just need some rest. Somewhere quiet.
We're done here. Dismissed.
Commander, there's a convoy nearby. I can link us in if you want to report back to the Citadel Council. You know, to warn them about Sovereign.
Set the link up, Joker.
Don't have that yet. Oh, I see.
Patching it through.
So, just good old-fashioned
I'm pleased
medikit.
to see your mission on Vermar was a success.
Saren is formidable enough without an army of Krogan serving under him.
My god.
The Krogan would have served Sovereign. A Reaper.
Have monies? Oh, is it expensive? I guess something like that would be pretty expensive.
Yes, we saw mention of this on your report. Sovereign, Ascension machine, a true artificial intelligence. This news is quite alarming, if it turns out to be accurate.
Sovereign's real. The Reapers are real. Saren even admitted it.
He's playing you, Shepard. Saren still has contacts on the Citadel. He probably saw your earlier reports. The ones talking about your vision and the Reapers.
It's highly possible Saren is using false information to throw you off balance. Our own intelligence has never turned up any corroborating information.
This is where I started to want to kill everyone. Because everyone from this point on starts to fucking deny the fact the Reapers exist. And it drives me mental. It's so fucking frustrating. Anyway. Oh my god. So you're just like pure healer. Do you have any points in like combat? Or are you just going balls to the wall? Healy. Meditech, whatever you call it.
Sooner or later, you're gonna have to take something I say on faith, Counselor.
Try to see this from our perspective, Commander. Saren is a threat we can recognize. However, as far as we know,
it's funny to think of archery as a relevant point in like the future.
Of lives. We cannot act on the accusations of a single person, even a Spectre. Not without solid evidence.
I guess we didn't record that.
Cannot take any official action here. That is why we created the Spectres. You have the authority to act as you see fit.
If you truly believe Sovereign is the real threat, you must take whatever steps are necessary to stop it. And Saren.
A lead pipe and an unedited crossbow. I like that image of, you know, traveling around this neon paradise hellhole, depending on your definition. And you've just got a lead pipe and a crossbow. It's just amazing. I love that picture. Time to deal out some old school justice with my trusty lead pipe. I'm gonna heal your brains so good that they end up all over the floor. Overwatch. I haven't played Overwatch, so I'm not sure who that would be. But, cool. Let's go and talk to oh, we better... Hello.
Looking for supplies?
Yes.
Let's see what
you bet, Commander.
Ooh, can we get the new fancy stuff now? We can. The Karpov. Right. Well, for that, I guess we'll go through and turn all this into junk. Didn't even know this one had a junk feature, I'll be honest, but learn something new every day. Sorry, just gotta concentrate real quick so I can get this over and done with. Okay.
Looking for supplies?
Let's see what you've got.
You bet, Commander.
Oh my god, they gave me 400. I've got 4,858,516 credits. How do I transfer that into my real bank account? Please and thank you. See or something? Oh yeah, I think I know. I've seen her from like memes and stuff. She's like a angel healer thingy. Seems cool though. What about armor? I could use some armor. No, it's garbage. Good to know. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and buy this pistol. Is that the best one though? Heat sink capacity, 7.4 accuracy. Better look this up. Sure. Oh, it's not. No, there is one above this one. I think this is the most money I've had in this game ever. This pistol, where do I get it from though? I'll have to go and buy it from the Citadel, I think. Well, let's go and talk to Tali first. Oh, hey! Hi, guys.
It was an honor working with you, Commander Shepard. Despite the losses, our mission was a success. Lieutenant Alenko's actions will not go unnoticed. His sacrifice has earned humanity a great deal of respect from my people.
I'm fine.
Kaidan was a fine officer.
Oh,
he
sorry
knew what the
about that.
risks
Jesus.
were, but he did what he had to.
Of course. The grim reality that every soldier must accept. Rest assured, Commander, my men and I will not forget what you have accomplished here. We will leave your ship as soon as you reach your next destination.
The captain considers the mission a success. I defer
Let me see what you have.
Unique item. I guess we'll get these. Arrakis Technologies license. Ceres Council license. What did I just sell? Oh, that's probably fine. Okay. Anything new, or do I have to like leave and come back?
Let's see what you've got.
You bet, Commander.
I'll have to leave and come back. That's fine. Oh my god, the neighbor's goblin children are awake with me.
It feels like we're getting near the end, doesn't it, Shepard?
That was a quick ad.
I mean.
It won't be much longer. One way or another, it'll all be over soon.
You'll find the conduit before he does. I know you will. You have to. And after this is all over, when my pilgrimage ends and I go back to my own people, I'll be proud to say I was a part of it.
We couldn't have done this without you, Tali.
You've been good to me. A lot of people treat Quarians like second-class citizens.
Wow.
They just want us to go back to our fleet and
A galaxy filled with a bunch of filthy racists? No.
Equal. That means a lot, and it says something about you. Whatever happens, I just want to say thank you for that.
I didn't bring you along as a favor, Tali. You're here because you contribute to the mission, and I need all the help I can
Not
get.
quite what I was going for, but sure.
Don't worry. You can always count on me.
I may have screwed this up. I might have lost my chance to romance Tali. No! Tali isn't romanceable in the first one. So I've like shut down I've shut down Liara and... Oh shit. Oh no. I hope I can like undo that. I sentence you to life in horny jail, Pedbrain. Inexcusable. I didn't know that. I know. Shepard is gonna have to romance his sock before the final mission. Rip. Hello again.
Commander, are you coming to check up on me?
You look much better. How are you feeling?
Dr. Chakwas assures me I am going to be fine.
Well, unfortunately, the way I've played this...
physiology.
You're in good hands. Dr. Chakwas knows what she's doing.
I've been thinking about Saren. I actually feel a little sorry for him now.
He's become a slave to the Reapers and he can't even see it.
He is trapped inside his own mind. Part of him senses his identity slowly being swallowed up by Sovereign, but he is powerless to stop it. I wonder how he first fell into Sovereign's trap. Did he think he could somehow stop the Reapers from returning? Or was he simply driven by a lust for power and glory?
Whatever Saren's reasons may have been, they're long gone now. He has to be stopped.
Yes, I suppose you're right. He may be Sovereign's victim, but he is also a threat to all life as we know it. Let's not spend every free minute talking about Saren. It is bad enough we are chasing him across the galaxy.
I like talking with you, Liara, no matter what the subject.
Then let us talk about you. Are you okay?
I'm not sleeping well. The visions
We
keep
haven't
me
slept
up.
once, but anyway.
I wish there was something I could do to help you. You need to be at your best, Commander. The crew relies on you for leadership. It can be a heavy burden.
I can handle the responsibility of command. But if I don't stop Saren, the entire galaxy gets wiped out.
I'm sorry, Commander.
What does tentacles do, baby?
Someone constantly reminding you of how grim things are.
Get banned in Taiwan.
Is there anything else you would rather talk about?
That's what they do. Okay, I think I've... Oh, god damn it, I'm sorry, Shepard. You have me to thank for the sock relationship. What's her name? What's her name? Liara. I should save the blah 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 blah. I think I fucked up. Made a bunch of great memes. Well, I'd love to see them, Sarah. I think they're great. Shock Mr. Krabs captures the sex. We all know Mr. Krabs claps. Or gets clapped. So it's just a... I have no idea, honestly. It could be like an Avatar situation. Shit. Alright, that's fine.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
Bye. I've just made a lot of great friends along the way. Well, let's go and talk to... Oh, I guess we have Ashley. But I don't really like her that much. Find out the gutter. Look, you cannot remove your mind from the gutter when it has never known anything else but the gutter.
Commander, what can I do for you?
Something bothering you?
Saren. I'm starting to
Alright,
wonder
sounds
whether
good.
we'll ever find him. He's always one step ahead of us, and he's got those damn Geth.
Daddy,
We're getting
chill.
close, Garrus. We'll find him.
I wish I had your confidence. I just can't stand the thought of him getting away with everything he's done.
Yeah, what I'm saying.
I know you're doing everything you can, and
Nice.
if anyone can catch him, it's you. But if there's anything
Double
else
nice.
I can do to help, anything, just tell me what you want me to do, and I'll do it.
A group orgy in Shepherd's Chamber tonight. Everyone's
I
invited.
understand your concern.
Protection
We'll
not
find him.
necessary.
Just make sure you're ready to go when we do.
Yes, sir. I'll be ready. Can I ask you something, Commander?
Sure, of course.
What is it?
Are you worried that the Council might be protecting Saren? I mean, they were really dragging their heels before. What if we find him, bring him back to the Citadel, and they refuse to act?
You seem to have some thoughts on this. Speak your mind, Garrus.
Well, maybe we shouldn't give them the chance, Commander. In my opinion, Saren's too dangerous to be kept alive. Too much could happen. He could escape, or the Council might let him go. If we find him, when we find him, I say we make sure we stop him permanently.
Agreed.
I'm glad you see it that way. I never had any intention of capturing that bastard. When I see him, he dies.
Good. The Council won't like it, but they can't stop you either. You see, this is why I want to be a Spectre. You never have to worry about bureaucratic idiots making a mess of everything.
Just make sure you're ready when it happens.
Yes, sir.
Good talk, guys, about blatant murder.
Things got heat. You did what you had to do. I respect your choice.
I appreciate what you did, Rex. I won't forget it.
Just make sure it was worth it. Saren has to pay for what he's done.
No matter what it takes, I'm gonna hunt him down and kill him.
I like the sound of that.
So long, Rex.
Rex's very short conversation. Hi.
Hey, Skipper. Seems like everything's coming together.
Rex is
After
best
what we
dude
saw
he
in
is.
Vermeer,
Best
it's better to come
Krogan
together.
2022.
Alenko, the lieutenant. I'd hate to think his loss meant nothing.
There's a lot of work left. There's always more.
There's a reason for everything that happened, Shepard, even if you don't understand it at the time. What you did on Torfin, it was a hard call, but it gave you the strength you needed on this mission. And that got you here, commanding the finest tin can in the Alliance fleet. This is exactly where the galaxy needs you to be. No pressure.
Where do you need me, Chief?
Wouldn't mind a foot massage, sir. Sorry, I'll be serious. I need time to think. You alright with that?
I don't want this at all. Stop pressuring me into this.
Glad to hear it, Skip. Sleep tight, Shepard.
I literally don't think I can get out of this now. There hasn't been an option that says like, yes, I want to do this, or no, I don't want to do this. It's just like, hey, you and Ashley are together now. Fucking deal with it. 5:30. Jesus. Alright, sleep well, Sarah. Thanks for hanging around for so long. And yeah, we'll catch you later. Oh, this is where he used to sit and do nothing on this stupid little screen thing. Oh, ripping pasta. You glorious bastard. You cardboard paper man. And what makes it even worse is he plays... The same voice actor does Carth Onasi in Knights of the Old Republic. He's like one of my favourite characters. Thanks for the pit, Ted Brain. And in this one he's just so...
Commander.
Pants.
I know it couldn't have been easy for you down there. Making the call between Alenko and Williams must have been... I'm sorry, sir. I don't know if I could have done it.
There is no right choice for something like that. I just hope I never have to go through it again.
Well, I'm not blaming you, Commander. I'm just... I mean, it's hard, you know?
Saren's still out there, Joker. Hold it together. We need you.
Don't worry. I won't let you down. I want to be there when you make that son of a bitch pay. I'll be okay, Commander. I just need some time.
Alright, Joker. No, I don't think there's... I think we may even be able to finish this tonight. It's only 7:30. And there's not really
Forward
that
the
much
mission
left on
update to
this
the
game.
Citadel, Commander. We got confirmation on those reinforcements. Ambassador Udina wants us to report back to the Citadel. The Council's massing a joint species fleet to deal with Saren and his gap.
That is disgusting. You know what? I'll be able to beat Saren to death with those disgustingly rock-solid socks.
I knew they'd come around. Back to the Citadel, Joker. I want the Normandy at the head of that fleet.
Yes, sir.
Saren's in for a fate worse than death. No, the death will come afterwards, but you know what I mean. Extra poison damage on top.
Good job, Shepard. Thanks to you, the Council's finally taking real action against Saren.
The Ambassador is correct. If Saren is foolish enough to attack the Citadel, as you believe, we will be ready for him.
Patrols are stationed at every mass relay linking Citadel space to the Terminus systems.
How many ships are you sending to attack Ilos?
Ilos is only accessible to the Mu relay, deep inside the Terminus systems, Commander. If we send a fleet in there, the only possible outcome is full-scale war.
Now is the time for discretion, Commander. Saren's greatest weapon was secrecy. Exposed, he is no longer a threat. This is over.
One ship going into the Terminus systems won't start a war. I can be discreet.
You detonated a nuclear device on Vermeer. I wouldn't call that discreet.
Your style served you well in the Traverse, Commander. We recognize that. But Ilos requires a deft touch. We have the situation.
Oh god. Crunch. Crunch. Take that, you son of a bitch. This is for nearly ending the galaxy. That is nasty.
Secrecy isn't his greatest weapon. The conduit is.
Saren is a master manipulator. The conduit is just a distraction from his real plan to attack the
Oh my god, the Council's got their head up their ass, as usual.
If Saren finds the conduit, we're all screwed. We have to go to Ilos.
Ambassador Udina, I get the sense Commander Shepard isn't willing to let this go.
There are serious political implications here, Shepard. Humanity's made great gains thanks to you, but now you're becoming more trouble than you're worth.
You bastard! You're selling us out!
It's just politics, Commander. You've done your job, now let me do mine. We've locked out all the Normandy's primary systems until further notice you're grounded.
I cannot stand this asshole. If you're not careful, Udina, you and your receding hairline are going to get a visit from one of Shepard's socks.
Nobody stabs me in the back, Udina. Nobody.
I think it's time for you and your team to leave, Commander. This no longer concerns you. The Council can handle this, with my help, of course.
Yuck. Oh no, this is like the romance scene, isn't it?
I hate being right.
I thought they'd listen. That they'd see.
You're an optimist, Skipper. Times like this, I'm glad I'm not. The Council's used
I've been called a lot of things, Ashley, but an optimist is never one of them.
And eat them, I guess.
I don't care if I have to go through the Council. I won't let Sovereign win.
No,
That's the spirit, Skipper.
I can't help but think they're like
You can count me in.
I don't know.
No, I'm not the easiest person in the world to get to know, so I'll do you a favor. Just this once.
An analogy for like government in general. You know? Because they just sort of sit on their thumbs the whole time.
You made me say it. Boom goes my feminine mystique.
I can keep a secret if you can.
You better.
Well, bang, okay. Oh, the tension is palpable.
Sorry to interrupt, Commander. Got a message from Captain Anderson.
Shepard's definitely a bottom. in this particular situation.
Are you spying on us, Joker?
No, sir. Just knew you were on the ship and figured I'd pass the message on. The captain said to meet him at Flux, that club down in the wharves.
No, she's very
Sounds important. You'd better go.
plain. No, plain's a little bit harsh, I think. She's just not very interesting. I think they put a lot more effort into the alien characters than the human. Probably for good reason. I genuinely don't know how to stop this romance either, by the way. It just happens. I really want to not have it happen.
Commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
Aliens or nothing. Does that make me... What does that make me? Like the opposite of a xenophile?
After years of poor economic performance, ExoGeni has announced that its research colony on Pharos is finally returning a profit.
No, it makes me a xenophile, not a xenophobe. Words, hey?
ExoGeni stock rose sharply with the announcement, with investors pleased
I
at
need to
this
check the definition of that in case I'm being an asshole. Yeah, it is xenophile. I need to take a trip to the Spectre's equipment office, I think, just to make sure we can, if we can buy like some better weapons. Just let it happen. I know, but I want Shepard's first time to be special. Not with Ashley, is what I mean. Because in our canon, Shepard is definitely a submissive, readable virgin.
Hello, Commander.
Hello. Would you like to be my first?
I'll open the rare stocks for you, Commander.
Ooh, here we go. Is there another license that I can buy? No. But we can now get the best stuff. Oh my god. So, the best pistol costs 562,000. That's not bad. Grab that. And what about the armor? That's fine. Okay, we'll swap over to our brand new pistol. Not bad. Not bad. High explosive. Oh my god. Polonium 55, that's already fine. High caliber barrel. No. It's fine. Okay. Well, pretty much done here, so... What are we doing? I completely forgot. Meet with Anderson. Okay. I'll just fast travel, I think. It's special for Shepard. He's a romantic at heart. Okay. If it's not Ashley's off the table, but I'll go with Garrus, I swear to God. At least he's got mandibles. Or Saren. If Saren says he'll play nice. Saren looks like he'd bite. Or throw hands. Either or. He's waiting for you at the wharf, for fuck's sake. He's waiting at the club. And I have to go in looking like this. Looking like I came from the bargain bin at some kind of military second-hand shop. Take me to the Rootinest Tootinest club on the Citadel, please, and thank you. Hi.
Soldier, I've got a major situation, and I need help from somebody with humanity's interests at heart.
It's Commander, actually.
Of course, right to business. That's why humanity has the best damn fleet in the galaxy. My name is Elias Keeler. I'm an alliance negotiator. We've got a big session coming up with the Solarians. You wouldn't believe what's riding on this. I'm fighting for humanity on this one, just like you are.
Don't try to sell me on this. Just tell me what you want.
I need you to buy a mental stimulant for me. It's legal, but restricted. I've purchased the monthly limit, and I need more from the medbay.
If you know the monthly limits, why did you go over them?
The negotiations were supposed to be last week, but the Solarians stalled it, probably deliberately. If I don't get the stimulant, I'll be a wreck. My assistant will take over, and that would be a disaster.
Is your assistant incompetent, or just inexperienced?
Worse, he's an alien sympathizer. My assistant wants to bend over backwards for the Citadel races. He wants to show them we're reasonable. No race will respect us until we show them who's in charge. That's what it took with the Turians. Forget my assistant.
Getting you your drug fix isn't high on my list of priorities, Keeler.
What century are you living in? Do you think those Solarians hesitate before amping themselves up? If you won't help me keep humanity strong, I'll find somebody else who will.
Then go ahead, you asshole.
You should be careful who you say that around.
What? Everyone knows Fist isn't with the local criminal.
It's out of my hands, Peter. I'd bring her back in a second, but she doesn't want to come.
Bunch of filthy racists everywhere. Oh, high stakes Quasar. What? What are the rules? Oh, I didn't even. I should have read them. May have helped. Okay. Wait, no, I need the. Fuck it. I need the rules. Never mind. It's not like I need the credits, I have millions. No, get out of here. Oh, so just get to a different. No. It's Blackjack, basically. Just a shittier version.
Sorry, I'm kind of busy right now. So, what can I do for you?
What were you discussing with the Volus?
Who, Doran? Oh, I was just asking him about my sister. See, she worked for Doran before she left to... Ugh, sorry. I don't want to bore you with my problems.
I'm interested to hear what you have to say.
Well, okay. My sister Jenna left here to go work at Cora's Den. The problem is, she's working as an informant for CSEC. You know, eavesdropping on the people there. If they find out what she's doing, they'll kill her.
I assume CSEC is protecting her?
Racist. Well,
watch her all the
yeah, that's why it's there, I think.
Know. Sometimes I think she stays there just to spite me.
It does add realism to it, which is such a shitty thing. But you know,
I hope it works out.
All right.
That's humanity for you.
I'm glad you came, Shepard. I heard what happened.
They pulled me off the mission, just like when they forced you to give up the Normandy.
I know, I'm sorry. I wanted to warn you, but there was no way to get a message to you before you docked.
He is hideous.
I know you're pissed off right now, but you can't give up. They all think this is over, but we both know it's not. You have to go to Ilos. You have to stop Saren from using the conduit.
There's only one ship that can get me into the Terminus systems undetected, and she's grounded.
Citadel controls locked out all the Normandy's systems, but if we override the Ambassador's orders, we can get them to bring the Normandy back online. You can be in the Terminus systems before anyone even knows you're gone.
If we steal the Normandy, you're the one left holding the bag.
And if Saren finds the conduit, life as we know it is over. The Reapers will destroy us. Humans, Asari, everybody. You're the only one who can stop him, Shepard. So I'll do whatever it takes to get you on the Normandy and off this station.
Stealing the Normandy is mutiny. What if the crew won't help me?
The Normandy's your ship now, Commander. Her crew will follow you to the ends of the galaxy. We both know that.
I won't forget this, Captain. I promise.
I can unlock the Normandy from one of the consoles in the Citadel Control Center. You'll have a few minutes before anyone realizes what happened.
That is a restricted area patrolled by armed guards. How are you going to get in?
Leave that to me. Just make sure you're in the Normandy when the systems come back online.
There's got to be a better way.
Ambassador Udina issued the lockdown order. If I can hack into the computer in his office, maybe I can override it.
He won't just stand by while you use his computer.
Hopefully he won't be there. If he is, I'll just have to think of something.
The ambassador will not forgive this, Captain. You will be charged with treason, a capital offense.
We don't have a lot of options. I break into the ambassador's computer, or I take my chances with the patrols in Citadel Control.
I think breaking into his office is probably a better option.
You'll have a better chance if you go after the ambassador's computer.
I was hoping you'd say that. The ambassador has made this personal. You ready to get the hell off this station, Commander?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
I'll take care of the lockdown. You get down to the Normandy and tell Joker to stand by.
Nightmare fuel. Anyway. But yeah, it's a big part of it. I think like everything, whenever you introduce another race into stuff, it's like, I think it's an easy way to up tension, making everyone very blatantly racist, especially the humans, which tends to be the main perpetrators, really. Like in anything fantasy, pick anything. Humans are usually the reason why, like, there's barely any like dwarves left or barely any elves left or stuff like that. It just it's just a very easy
Alliance officials report that a Geth incursion
weight
into
up the
the
stakes, I
Armstrong
guess.
cluster has been repulsed, with the Geth suffering heavy casualties. In the event of future...
Yeah, I don't need to hear the news again. Thanks, but no thanks.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress.
Everything. Well, you're right.
What are you doing here? I didn't send...
Nice. I love that. That's just so simple. Runs in, knocks him out.
Get us out of here.
Bada bing,
now.
bada boom. Job done. He deserves it. He's lucky he didn't get one of Shepard's socks. What the most deadly weapon known to man. I guess we just go to Ilos, all the way over here. Pew. Oh no.
Skipper?
For now. The Alliance has to catch me before they can strip my rank.
We had to do this, Shepard. You know that. There was no other way. And you'll always be the skipper to me. Oh, Captain, my captain.
First Alfred Tennyson, now Walt Whitman. You're full of surprises.
Dad loved all those sappy poets. Mom was more into Plath. I'm not a word person, Shepard. Other people say what I mean better than I do. We're mutineers, sailing a stolen warship into the most hostile system in the galaxy. Just call us humanity's best and brightest.
It's so awkward. I don't want to be like, hey, I don't want this, because it's just like, oh, awkward confrontation on the other side. Ew, yeah.
I keep reminding myself we're doing the right thing. I don't believe me yet.
Believe me then, you're doing the right thing. Death closes all. But something...
Spout poetry at me one more time, Ashley, and I swear to God, you're going out the airlock.
Not unbecoming men that strove with gods. We'll get home again, Shepard. I believe you'll lead us through. Oh, Captain, my captain.
Then follow me to my bunk.
Ash, I don't always want to lead you. Sometimes I'd like to stand beside you.
No!
Is
No!
that an admission of something, Shepard? I have a better idea. How about I lead? I've spent my whole life fighting to get what I want.
I don't think I can get out of this now.
I had to bury a lot of things. During that whole time, not even once did I feel like I was worth what I was fighting for.
Oh.
Didn't feel good enough.
I know I shouldn't be, but I'm like thinking forward to the next few games where there could be a little bit more. Sometimes I like to be the bot. Oh no. It's basically what he just said, isn't it? Shit, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, like it'll be a bit more dramatic in the next one. It's just really boring. No, you know what? We'll do it. And then... Because I haven't actually done the romance option with her in the second one. Like, for it to transfer over. So I'm kind of interested to see what happens, actually. I pretty much always chose Liara. Yeah, pretty much every time. Alright. Good enough as a start, I guess.
I can make you feel much more than that. Come here.
No. I think you're gonna have to come here.
Shut up and get over here.
Make me.
Oh, it's so cringy. La 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 la. Well, the most flattering camera angle. Oh my god, she doesn't have nipples.
Well now, that's a whole new spin for on the floor and give me 20, huh?
Demonetized.
You still sassing me, soldier? I think you need more physical training.
Tisk. Now, what will it take to prove I'm in prime condition, Skipper?
Bridge to Commander Shepard. We're 5 minutes out from the Mu relay.
5 minutes. We can get it done. We can get it done 10 more times.
I've got other weapons to check out. Hey, Shepard.
That's so
Whatever happens
cringy.
down there,
It's awful.
I just wanted to say, wait. You know what? I'm not telling you. You want to hear this? You'll just have to come back to me.
And I'd be lying if I said I didn't want the achievement. Weirdly enough, I actually really like these games, so achievements mean something to me now. They don't normally, but you know. Also, her personality kind of switches up a lot. Just saying. Just saying. Anyway. I wonder if Shepard's built like a Ken doll. I bet he is. Just strikes me as Ken doll-esque.
Commander? We've got company.
Have their sensors picked us up yet?
Well, stealth systems are engaged. Unless we get close enough for a visual, they won't have any idea we're here.
Picking up some strange readings from the planet's surface.
Take us down, Joker. Lock in on the coordinates.
Negative on that, Commander. The nearest landing zone's 2 clicks away.
We'll never make it in time on foot. Get us something closer.
There is nowhere closer. I've looked.
Drop us in the Mako.
You need at least 100 meters of open terrain to pull off a drop like that. The most I can find near Saren is 20.
20 meters? No way we can make a drop in there.
We have to try.
Find another landing zone!
There is no other landing zone!
The descent angle's too steep.
It's our only option.
It's not an option, it's a suicide run. We don't...
I can do it.
Joker?
I can do it.
Gear up and head down to the Mako. Joker, drop us right on top of that bastard.
Yeah. Ashley, shut up. Did I give you permission to leave the bedroom, Ashley? God, I can't even say it with a straight face. Oh, Jesus, that's loud. Yeah, you know what? I'm fairly confident we can do this, finish this one off this session. I think we'll just play until it's done. I have the time tonight, so might as well.
Inside now.
What a shot.
We have to get inside this bunker before Saren finds the conduit. There is no way we're getting past that door with brute force.
Saren found some way to open it.
Was-
There must be some kind of security override somewhere in this complex.
We will have to find some way to get it up and running again.
Well, I didn't want to distract you from the boss fight, Ted Brain, but the socks will have to go unsullied, at least for the time being. Oof. Oh yeah, I got like the beastly pistol now. Good. Good. Oh jeez. It's a big boy. Oh, okay. Oh my god, she can lift those up. Sweet. I can't. Oh, there we go. My favourite part, or one of my favourite parts of the second one, is being able to combine all the powers together instead of just like using them one at a time. You can combine them for special, like damage bonuses and stuff. Makes it feel much better, more organic. Just makes you feel like a flippin' badass. These statues are gross. Cool though. Mass Effect in VR. Oh my god. I'm sure someone out there has modded that, but that would be amazing. I would even like a... not even combat, I would just like to walk around the Citadel in VR. I think that would be so freaking cool. And just like... be there, you know? I'm sure someone's like, or maybe started working on it. You're so cool. It was creepy. I think sci-fi lends itself so well to VR because it's so different. Fantasy works as well, but sci-fi just has like that. I don't know, just something different about it when it just seems a lot more unattainable, I guess. Makes sense. Don't know. But it's it'll be very cool. Although I'd still like some Dragon Age in VR, that could be cool. Can't do anything. Get away with a lot of stuff too. Yeah, that's very true. Oh jeez. Oh jeez. There's so many of them. I guess if you're going very heavily magic fantasy, you can kind of capture the same thing because, like with magic, it's very. You can do a lot of the stuff that sci-fi does, like floating things and glowy things and stuff like that. Stuff that's really tactile and like really triggers off your brain in VR. But if you're doing a bit more down to earth fantasy, sort of like, I guess, Lord of the Rings a little bit, that sort of thing, it's a lot harder to be like, oh my god, like I want to see Cyberpunk in VR. I think that's like a perfect example.
This must be the command center for the entire complex.
That works. Yeah, exactly. It's. I think it's a lot easier to get away with. Yeah.
How to disengage the security lockdown if we ever want to get inside that bunker.
Oh jeez. Okay. Well, I do remember one part of this being a real pain. I think they throw like a whole bunch of those big ones at you at the same time. Ugh. So itchy. I'd like to do a bit more VR stuff on the channel, I think, but it doesn't really lend itself very well to streaming if you don't really have the space for it. And also the setup for it. It ends up being very kind of more hassle than it's worth unless you have very specific things set up for it. And I found out a little while ago, because I went for such a long time without playing any because my headset broke, I get near instant migraines with VR now. So it's a lot of like, I have to be really careful, otherwise I'll have a headache for the next fucking week. Just from a little bit of VR, which is not much fun. Where do I... Oh, here we go. Sick every time? Yeah. I think it's one of those things, like, you know how people say you gotta get your sea legs if you go on a boat? I think it's very much like that. You get used to it after a while.
We have to go find him before he reaches the conduit.
But to begin with, like, getting those VR legs, oof. It's a slog.
Hold on. Something's happening.
Too late. Unable to... Invading fleets. No escape.
Sounds like some kind of message, but I don't recognize the language.
It is probably in Prothean. This recording must be 50,000 years old. No wonder we cannot understand it.
The message is all broken up, but I recognize some of the words. It's a warning against the Reaper invasion.
Of course. Between the beacons and the cipher, an understanding of the Prothean language would have been transferred into your mind.
What's it saying?
Oops.
Can you make out anything useful?
Fort Reapers. The Citadel.
Expecting it. Oh yeah.
Overwhelmed.
It very much leans itself towards that, and I think even people who don't get motion sickness get motion sickness with VR, because it's just like it's a bit of an assault on all the senses, really.
All is lost.
Like I love the sensation of VR where you get that sort of sweet spot where you're immersed enough where it does actually feel like you're in there. And I've only had it with a few games and only for like a very short amount of time where you like legitimately forget that you're standing in a room. Like I had it with VR Skyrim for probably, I'd say about 20 minutes, half an hour. I completely forgot that I was standing in a very small room, and it got broken because I tripped over my bin. And like it's like an incredible sensation where you can trick your brain into actually thinking you're somewhere else. But for that to happen, you really have to either completely ignore the impending headache and the motion sickness, or just like get used to it completely and hope that it goes away, because one thing that can break your immersion completely is feeling sick.
It said something about
which is a real shame, but
it's too degraded.
I think as VR gets better, that'll sort of phase out. It'll get to I think it'll get to a point where it'll be like a pair of glasses, like a normal pair of glasses, and you won't even notice. Like the quality will be so good and whatever else. And I can't wait for that day. I really like VR. I can't wait till it's a bit more affordable as well. At the moment, it's really like, if you want a VR headset, you've got to choose between the headset or like paying rent for the next month. This is so expensive. Worth it, I guess, if you're going to use them a lot, but still very expensive. It's so cool. So cool. Oh, I better save so I don't have to. Uh-oh. Was it Skyrim VR? It might have been Fallout VR. It was one of them. I know that much. I think I ended up refunding one of them. Oh, whatever. I think I go back to... return to our vehicle. Okay. There it is.
I have spent my life studying the Protheans, but I never dreamed I would discover anything like this. This bunker might have been the last refuge of their entire species. Just imagine what mysteries it might hold. Imagine what secrets it might reveal.
Please, try to remember why we're here. Saren, the Conduit, the fate of the entire known galaxy.
I am sorry.
It's fine, let her have a
What are all those
moment.
things on the wall? Some kind of containers?
They look like stasis pods. The Protheans
Oops. Whoa. Oh, I love that. Dialogue cut off by combat. Don't worry, we'll get an explanation for all this stuff in a bit anyway. Is it here? Or over here? To be worth it? No. Like, for the price, you really gotta be using it a lot.
It's a trap! Saren must have set an ambush!
I do not think Saren is behind this.
And yeah, if you're only going to use it every now and then, it's not worth it. It's too expensive. I think I'd be in the camp where I think I'd use it a lot, but at the end of the day, I would use it like once or twice a month.
I never dreamed I would actually find Ilos.
Just snapped a neck to have a look at it everywhere.
I have studied the Protheans for
Unless you can
decades,
just like
but I
leave
have
it set
never
up.
felt
It's a bit of
this
a pain
sense
in the
of
ass to set up as well.
What will we
Gotta have
find
sensors everywhere. Oops, sorry. Sensors and whatever else.
Be cautious.
It's a nice idea,
If this
but
were simply an automated trap, Saren would have triggered it as well.
Vigil.
You are not Prothean, but you are not machine either. This eventuality was one of many that was anticipated. This is why we sent our warning through the beacons.
A lot more stuff you can do for, you know, $800 bucks.
Looks like some kind of VI program. Pretty badly damaged.
I do not sense the taint of indoctrination upon any of you. Unlike the other that passed recently, perhaps there is still hope.
This is incredible. An actual Prothean VI, and I can understand it.
I have been monitoring your communications since you arrived at this facility. I have translated my output into a format you will comprehend. My name is Vigil. You are safe here for the moment, but that is likely to change. Soon, nowhere will be safe.
Are you some kind of artificial intelligence program?
I am an advanced non-organic analysis system with personality imprints from Kesad Aishan, Chief Overseer of the Ilos Research Facility.
Why did you bring me here?
You must break a cycle that has continued for millions of years. But to stop it, you must understand, or you will make the same mistakes we did. The Citadel is the heart of your civilization and the seat of government, as it was with us, and as it has been with every civilization that came before us. But the Citadel is a trap. The station is actually an enormous mass relay, one that links to dark space, the empty void beyond the galaxy's horizon. When the Citadel relay is activated, the Reapers will pour through, and all you know will be destroyed.
How come nobody ever noticed the Citadel was an inactive mass relay?
The Reapers are careful to keep the greatest secrets of the Citadel hidden. That is why they created a species of seemingly benign organic caretakers. The Keepers maintain the station's most basic functions. They enable any species that discovers the Citadel to use it without fully understanding the technology. Reliance on the Keepers ensures no other species will ever discover the Citadel's true nature, not until the relay is activated and the Reapers invade.
How do the Reapers survive out in dark space?
We have only theories. The researchers here came to believe the Reapers enter prolonged states of inactivity to conserve energy. This allows them to survive the thousands and thousands of years it takes for organic civilization to rebuild itself. But in this state, they are vulnerable. By retreating beyond the edges of the galaxy, they ensure no one will accidentally discover them. They keep their existence hidden until the Citadel relay is activated.
Right.
The Reapers can wipe out the Council and the entire Citadel fleet in a single surprise attack.
That was our fate. Our leaders were dead before we even realized we were under attack. The Reapers seized control of the Citadel, and through it, the mass relays. Communication and transportation across our empire were crippled. Each star system was isolated, cut off from the others. Easy prey for the Reaper fleets. Over the next decades, the Reapers systematically obliterated our people. World by world, system by system, they methodically wiped us out.
The war was lost. If you had surrendered, they might have let you live.
No offer of surrender was ever given. Our enemy had a single goal: the extinction of all advanced organic life. Through the Citadel, the Reapers had access to all our records, maps, census data. Information is power, and they knew everything about us. Their fleets advanced across every settled region of the galaxy. Some worlds were utterly destroyed. Others were conquered, their populations enslaved. These indoctrinated servants became sleeper agents under Reaper control. Taken in as refugees by other Protheans, they betrayed them to the machines. Within a few centuries, the Reapers had killed or enslaved every Prothean in the galaxy. They were relentless, brutal, and absolutely thorough.
I don't understand. Where did the Reapers go after they conquered your people?
Our worlds were stripped bare, harvested by the indoctrinated slaves. Everything of value, all resources, all technology was taken. Certain that all advanced organic life had been extinguished, the Reapers retreated back through the Citadel relay into dark space, sealing it behind them. All evidence of the Reaper invasion had been wiped away. Only their indoctrinated slaves were left behind, abandoned. Mindless husks, no longer capable of independent thought, the indoctrinated soon starved or died of exposure. The genocide of the Protheans was complete.
Jesus.
What do the Reapers get out of this? Why do they keep repeating this pattern of genocide over and over?
The Reapers are alien, unknowable. Perhaps they need slaves or resources. More likely they are driven by motives and goals organic beings cannot hope to comprehend.
Bit of a cop-out answer.
In the end, what does it matter? Your survival depends on stopping them, not in understanding them.
True.
You said you brought me here for a reason. Tell me what I need to do.
The conduit is the key. Before the Reapers attacked, we Protheans were on the cusp of unlocking the mysteries behind mass relay technology. Ilos was a top-secret facility. Here, researchers worked to create a small-scale version of a mass relay, one that linked directly to the Citadel, the hub of the relay network.
The conduit is not a weapon. It is a backdoor onto the Citadel.
How did you manage to stay hidden?
All official records of our project were destroyed in the initial attack on the Citadel. While the Prothean Empire came crashing down, Ilos was spared.
That's like the big secret. The Reapers are just really
We
lazy.
severed all communication with the outside, and our facility went dark. The personnel retreated underground into these archives. To conserve resources, everyone was put into cryogenic stasis. I was programmed to monitor the facility and wake the staff when the danger had passed. But the genocide of an entire species is a long, slow process. Years passed, decades, centuries. The Reapers persisted, and my energy reserves were dwindling.
See, I never get this explanation for stuff like this. If you're a spacefaring civilization, solar power is a thing, and I feel like it would be much more to your advantage to have like a Black Ops planet, essentially, be completely powered by solar, seeing as how, one, reactors are going to run out of fuel no matter what they're reacting with. The star you're orbiting isn't going to blow up anytime fucking soon. That takes millions of years, not 50,000. This just seems like a cop-out to be like, oh no, they all died.
How did you survive?
I began to disable the life support of non-essential personnel. First support staff, then security. One by one, their pods were shut down to conserve energy. Eventually, only the stasis pods of the top scientists remained active. Even these were in danger of failing when the Reapers finally retreated back through the Citadel relay.
Yeah.
There were hundreds of stasis pods out there. You just shut them down? You killed them?
You couldn't let everyone die. Better to sacrifice some so others could live.
This outcome was not completely unforeseen. My actions were a result of contingency programming entered on my creation.
I bet they didn't tell the non-essential staff about this contingency.
I saved key personnel. When the Reapers retreated, the top researchers were still alive. My actions are the only reason any hope remains. When the researchers woke, they realized the Prothean
I am the
species was
hero
doomed.
here.
There were only a dozen individuals left, far too few to sustain a viable population.
I'm just exactly.
Yet they
It's not
vowed
my
to
fault
find
I
some
killed
way to
everyone.
stop the
It was
Reapers from
programmed that
returning.
way.
A way to break the
Blame
cycle
them.
forever. And they knew the Keepers were the key.
I still don't understand what's going on here. Why is Saren trying to find the conduit?
The conduit gives him access to the Citadel and the Keepers. The Keepers are controlled by the Citadel. Before each invasion, a signal is sent through the station compelling the Keepers to activate the Citadel relay. After decades of feverish study, the scientists discovered a way to alter this signal. Using the conduit, they gained access to the Citadel and made the modifications. This time, when Sovereign sent the signal to the Citadel, the Keepers ignored it. The Reapers are trapped in dark space.
Saren can use the conduit to bypass all the Citadel's external defenses.
Correct. And once inside, he can transfer control of the station to Sovereign. Sovereign will override the Citadel systems and manually open the relay. And the cycle of extinction will begin again.
I'll take Sovereign down. Somehow.
There's a data file in my console. Take a copy when you go. When you reach the Citadel's master control unit, upload it to the station.
Okay.
It will corrupt the Citadel's security protocols and give you temporary control of the station. It might give you a chance against Sovereign.
Wait, where's the Citadel's master control unit? I've never heard of anything like that.
Through the conduit, follow Saren. He will lead you to your destination.
What happened to the survivors from the Conduit project?
They used the conduit to gain access to the Citadel, but the conduit is only a prototype. The portal only links in one direction, so they were trapped on the station.
Yeah, we're very trusting of this, aren't we? Just taking it all at face value.
It is unlikely they found any food or water on the station. I fear they suffered a slow, grim death.
Oof.
I only know they succeeded in their mission to seal the relay. Your presence here proves their sacrifice was not in vain.
So when the Reapers created the Citadel, they created the Keepers as well?
Yeah, jeez.
A more likely scenario is that the Keepers were one of the early harvested civilizations. Perhaps the very first.
Jesus.
Perhaps they responded well to indoctrination, or the Reapers simply bred them to be obedient. In any case, they were left behind to operate and maintain the Citadel.
Yes, you can trust me. I am strange AI. Definitely not evil. Okay, thank you. On your way.
They only respond to the signals emitted by the Citadel itself. When the Protheans altered the Citadel's signals, they broke Sovereign's hold over the Keepers. Now, they are completely harmless.
Sovereign must have realized that organic races were difficult to control.
A likely hypothesis. The Keepers evolved in an unanticipated direction. Non-organic servants like the Geth would be more predictable.
How do you know about the Geth?
What about the beacon on Eden Prime? And the one on Vermeer? What were they for?
At our apex, the beacons spanned the breadth of our empire. We used them as a single galaxy-wide network to transmit data and communications rapidly from world to world. Virtually all the beacons were destroyed during the invasion, but once the Reapers were gone, the survivors here on Ilos decided to risk sending out a message. We knew it was unlikely there were other survivors, but if there were, we wanted them to know about Ilos. We wanted to give them hope, so a message was sent across the network.
Yeah, galaxy Wi-Fi. That'd be freaking handy. I could go for some of that. This is a Prothean artificial, semi-artificial intelligence.
You could have exposed yourself
Or so
to
it
the Reapers.
says.
In truth, we didn't expect any of the beacons would still function, but we had to try. If there were survivors, we had to reach them. The message was meant for our own people. It was coded so only organic beings could interpret it. We still didn't understand the power of Reaper indoctrination. We never realized it could lead an agent of the machines, like Saren, to this world. but it has also led you here. So perhaps we
How do
did
you know I'm not
fail
evil?
after all.
So when the Reapers created the
A more
Citadel...
likely perhaps, but when the Protheans altered the Citadel
If the Reapers are trapped in dark space, how did Sovereign get here?
it is logical to assume the Reapers would leave one of their own behind after each extinction. A sentinel to pave the way for their inevitable return. Like those in dark space, Sovereign probably spent most of the last 50,000 years in a state of hibernation. Periodically, it would wake to analyze the situation. Keeping its existence hidden, it would evaluate the state of galactic civilization. And when the time was right, it would signal the Citadel and usher in the next Reaper invasion. But this time the signal failed. The Keepers did not respond. Sovereign's allies were trapped in the void. Alone, it was forced to try and discover what had gone wrong.
Sovereign's the largest ship in the galaxy. Why all this secrecy? Why not just attack the Citadel?
Sovereign is not invincible. Revealing its true nature would have united the forces of every organic species against it. Even a Reaper couldn't survive such odds. But the Reapers are patient. They will not rush into the unknown.
As if they're basically
Sovereign could
immortal,
have
they
been
don't have a
planning this
need
for
to be
centuries, moving
impatient.
deliberately, gathering allies. Slowly, it has assembled the pieces of the puzzle, working through agents to keep itself hidden. Saren is the most visible pawn of the Reapers, but I doubt he was the first. Now Sovereign has grown bold. Whether from confidence or desperation, I cannot say. But it is determined to reopen the portal to dark space.
Saren's got enough of a head start. Grab that data file and let's go.
Shepard, are you sure? Who knows how much longer Vigil will be here? Even now the projection is weak. This might be our only chance to speak with it, our only link to the knowledge of the Protheans. It is the opportunity of a lifetime.
It might know something
I will
useful.
provide whatever information I can.
Yeah, we've already
they
talked.
succeeded in their mission.
I've got the file. Come on.
The one you call Saren has not reached the conduit. Not yet. There is still hope if you hurry.
Thanks, Vigil. Okay, bye.
All their culture, all their advanced technology, and the Protheans were taken in by the Reapers just as we were.
Yeah, they seem to be a bit more advanced than like the rest of us are. Maybe there was only them, whereas here we've got like a million different species, all contending for the same resources. Ouch. Oh shit. I think after this it'll be the last section, guess. Ooh, we're getting close. We're getting very close. I remember this one being longer though, but maybe it's because I haven't played it for a while. Oi.
There, the conduit. It's incredible.
I can see the arse of the car. I can't see the conduit.
That relay, and these Geth aren't going to make it easy on us.
Nice. That's a big old ship. Jesus.
Activate the defenses! Seal the station! The arms aren't moving. Systems not responding. Abandon the Citadel! Evacuate the Council! Citadel Control! Citadel Control, do you copy?
I don't think they copy.
Hang on! Things are going to get a little rough.
It's pretty standard when I'm driving, I'll be honest. Whee! Yeah, they're kind of just like, well, time to jump ship.
Failures detected across all monitored systems. Please begin emergency evacuation procedures.
Oh, my car. Oh man, Dad's gonna kill me.
Critical failures detected across all monitored systems.
Otto. Just a screen. Yeah, we can buff it out. It should be fine.
The Presidium is experiencing severe system malfunctions across the entire level. All non-emergency personnel must evacuate immediately.
It's creepy.
Give me a rundown of the damage.
We have lost all primary power to the level. Environmental controls are not responding. Class 3 fires are burning in sectors 2, 3, 6, and 7. Civilian casualties are high. I am also detecting numerous unauthorized synthetic life forms throughout the station. They are believed to please begin emergency evacuation.
Yeah, I think I know which ones they are.
Critical failures detected across all monitored systems. Please begin.
Suit up, ladies. This is gonna be one son of a bitch. Oh, those poor keepers. Yeah. Actually, I mean, if it was running Windows, it wouldn't have been operational half the time.
They're sealing the station.
Let alone after being attacked.
Don't let the enemy ships inside the arms.
On big blue screen. It's just like they did it so well. Everything looks so just amazing.
Saren's locked the elevator. Suit up! We're going outside!
Oh, Well, that is slightly sickening. No, I feel like they have that written on all elevators, don't they? Do not take in an emergency or in a fire. I feel like that covers both here. Oh my god, look at the size of it. Pew, 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 pew. That'll stop it. Oi. Ow. I think I'm gonna have to save when I can as well. Don't want to forget, because I will. Oh Jesus.
Shepard!
It'll be nice not to have to micromanage all their abilities as much too. It's much more manageable in the second one. But oh, so much. They do so much damage. I feel like I've got great armor. Maybe even the best that I could find, but it's still definitely not enough. And it started me at the fucking beginning. Alright, well, I have to go to the bathroom, so I'll be back in a second. Where's the... yeah. Oh, okay. Sorry, I got a little peckish and had something to eat as well. Okay. Now. It's a shame we can't really get everything to the max level. Yeah, no. With 10 more levels, there's no way we could have done that anyway. Oh, I can't believe that. I can't believe it took me back to the beginning. How annoying. Doesn't last anywhere near long enough, this ability. Boy. I don't know what it treats as like out of combat. Because I can't save in between like the little fights we have. Unless I'm moving too quick, maybe? Guess that could be it. Oh my god, look how much health this guy has. He's out of bounds now, so. Oh god. Don't kill me again, please. I had like minutes of sleep last night, and now it's just starting to hit me. When I went and grabbed something to eat, just a little bit of chocolate and stuff, just to try and like pump my sugar levels up so I could get to the end of this without passing out. It doesn't seem to have worked, but we'll see how we go. No, the snipers. Oh, that is brutal. What a piece of shit. Like, actually, though. Now I just feel bad. I see people fading on stream. Well, fingers crossed it doesn't happen. It hasn't happened yet. One of these days, though. Could be my first ever sleep stream. Oh man. I wonder if people still do those, if people still sleep on stream. It was like, I wouldn't say popular, but for a while it seemed to be, I saw like a lot of people doing it. Get out of here. Sleep on stream. Yeah, it was like a bit of a fad for a while where people would sleep on stream, and that's what they would do. Like, some guy made like 20 grand in one night. It was crazy. I don't know if it was like for a particular reason or what, but it was like fairly popular for a while. Creep. It is. It really is. And I think that may have been like part of the whole reason why people were doing it. Maybe like a weird kind of voyeuristic thing. Don't know. I have to look that up, and I'm curious now to see if people kind of still go around and do that. I'm sure they do. Because if so, maybe that'll have to be what I slot into the stream rotation. Me going to sleep. Where am I? Ooh, ooh. Oh, thank God I can save. Perfect. I think if they go up high enough, they just die. That's convenient. I know one of the ones that I saw when it was happening a lot was someone had specific donations tied to specific noises. So whenever a noise popped up, whenever someone donated, they would play a certain noise to like wake them up or whatever. That was like part of the whole thing. Which, I guess, that floats your boat. I didn't destroy the dropship. Shit, I was too busy trying to die. Ow! Oh, that did some damage to me as well. Oh, I don't like that.
Eat this.
Oh, shit. Whee! Oh my god. I love that. So simple yet so satisfying. Maybe I'm just easily entertained. It's probably a little bit of both. Oh, okay, those shoot. Okay. Oh no. Maybe I can't just shoot those. So I'm just having a little bit more chocolate. I'm gonna mute myself while I eat this. feel a little bit better now. It's a very temporary fix though, isn't it? Chocolate can give you like that little tiny itty bitty energy boost, but it doesn't really last very long. It's not really meant to.
I've lost contact.
Seriously, guys?
They're in my sights.
Joel, definitely does help. Plus, I don't really eat it so much, so I guess like it does perk me up a little bit, which is nice. Not like caffeine. Caffeine does nothing for me anymore. Which is a blessing and a curse. Oh no, okay, so we can blow them up, sweet. Oh, where did that come from? Where the first... I got hit by 2 and now I have to do this thing. This is when not having a lot of firepower becomes an issue. We have a lot of good stuff for taking out enemies, not so much like heavy enemies. I hope so. I will try. Oh, that was very close. I need some closer cover. No. There's some bad guys over there somewhere. That's fine. I can take care of them. I hope. Uh-oh, they're aiming straight at me. I see you over there. There we go. Gotcha. Dropping like flies out here. Like, I don't really know what sabotage do. Burns for minor damage. There we go. Well, worked out in the end. Can I save? Nope. Fuck it. There we go, quick save, finally. Oh my god, I think we finished this section. Finally! Nice. Hello. Perfect. Probably finish this in like another half hour or so, and then we'll call it for the night and we'll move on to the second one sometime this week. Should be good. My favourite one. If it isn't obvious by now. Oops, wrong one. I don't really play this like a traditional cover shooter, do I? I just sort of run up and shoot them in the face. Seems to work out alright so far. Stop right there, you son of a bitch.
I was afraid you wouldn't make it in time, Shepard.
Had to wipe out a few hundred of your followers along the way. Sorry if I kept you waiting.
You've lost. You know that, don't you? In a few minutes, Sovereign will have full control of all the Citadel systems. The relay will open. The Reapers will return.
I'm heading to that master control panel, and you can't stop me.
You survived our encounter on Vermeer, but I've changed since then. Improved. Sovereign has upgraded me.
Oh yeah, he's more glowy now.
Fancy hardware is not gonna save you.
I suppose I should thank you, Shepard. After Vermeer, I couldn't stop thinking about what you said. About Sovereign manipulating me. About indoctrination. The doubts began to eat away at me. Sovereign sensed my hesitation. I was implanted to strengthen my resolve. Now my doubts are gone. I believe in Sovereign completely. I understand that the Reapers
He really
need
is.
organics.
Saren, the gamer keyboard. That's amazing.
Sovereign's controlling you through your implants. Don't you see that?
The relationship is symbiotic. Organic and machine intertwined. A union of flesh and
He
skin.
is, look at him.
The strengths of both, the weaknesses of neither. I am a vision of the future, Shepard. The evolution of all organic life. This is our destiny. Join Sovereign and experience a true rebirth.
The Reapers don't use organics. They devour and discard them. As soon as the conquest is over, you'll be cast aside.
I had no choice. You saw the visions. You saw what happened to the Protheans. Surrender or death. There are no other options.
You could have resisted. You could have fought. Instead, you surrendered. You quit.
Oh, snap.
Maybe you're right. Maybe there is still a chance for... The implants. Sovereign is too strong. I'm sorry. It is too late for me.
There's still one way to stop this. If you've got the guts.
Goodbye, Shepard. Thank you.
Pretty messed up. You do have to have full talk no jutsu. Oh, I love that. That's amazing. You have to have full renegade or full intimidate or charm for that to work. But it ends the same way either way. But yeah.
Vigil's
Dude
data
just
file
checked
worked.
out.
I've got control of all systems.
Quick! Open the station's arms. Maybe the fleet can take Sovereign down before he regains control of the station.
See if you can open a communications channel.
The Destiny Ascension. Main drives offline. Kinetic barriers down 40%. The Council is on board. I repeat, the Council is on board.
Normandy to the Citadel. Normandy to the Citadel. Please tell me that's you, Commander.
I'm here, Joker.
We caught that distress call, Commander. I'm sitting here in the Endura sector with the entire Arcturus fleet. We can save the Ascension. Just unlock the relays around the Citadel and we'll send the cavalry in.
Are you sure about this, Shepard? Human casualties will be very high if you send your fleet in now.
This is bigger than humanity. Sovereign is a threat to every organic species in the galaxy.
True. That's why you can't waste reinforcements trying to save the Council. You must hold them back until the Citadel arms open up and the human fleet can go after Sovereign.
What's the order, Commander? Come in now to save the Ascension, or hold back?
I have actually never, like, saved the Council. So I think we'll go for that one. I always let them die. So...
Opening the relays now, Joker. We need to save the Ascension, no matter what the cost.
I hope the Council appreciates this.
yeah, hope so.
Alliance ships, move in. Save the Destiny Ascension.
Screw the Council. Yeah, see, that's my thoughts 99%
Commander,
of the
we're picking
time.
up reinforcements. It's the Alliance. Thank the goddess.
But I figured, you know, I played this like 40 times. Better do one of the other options this time.
Destiny Ascension, you are all clear. Repeat, you are all clear.
The Citadel's opening. All ships move in. Concentrate on Sovereign.
Yeah, the timeline's screwed. This is the alternate timeline. Uh-oh.
Make sure he's dead.
Oof. Brutal. Nice shot, Tally.
He's dead.
Yeah, I feel like with a threat like Saren, probably should be putting bullets in that thing till there's not much left of it, you know? Or until it turns into a weird... that. So fucking gross. And creepy too.
I am Sovereign, and this station is mine.
Eat this!
Do not shoot me, you son of a bitch. Oh my god, he is! General Kenobi! Another fine addition to my collection of limbs and body parts that I'm now missing. Oh shit. Oh.
Powering up.
Pew, 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 pew.
Sovereign's too strong. We have to pull back.
Negative. This is our only chance. Take that monster down no matter what the cost.
Oh no, I got chocolate on my phone. Oops. Oh my god, can they... Look, oh, I got all of his shield back. Oh, fuck it.
Kill confirmed.
The shields. The shields just don't go down. That's better.
Thank you. Bring it on. Say goodnight. Shields disabled. Shepard needs help.
Oh shit.
Target online.
Ah, well, that's not good.
I owe you one. My shields are down.
Shit.
Target in sight.
Get the fuck out of here. Oh, finally. And then he turns into goo.
Its shields are down. Now's our chance.
Hit it with everything we got.
Hard on my flank. We're going in.
Go!
Oh no, Shepard's dead. No, that actually happens in the next one. Spoilies. For a 10-year-old game. 15-year-old. However old it is at this point.
Captain Anderson, we found them! They're in here!
Take it easy. It's over. You're safe now. Where's the commander?
I don't actually die, do I?
Ambassador, Captain, Commander Shepard. We have gathered here to recognize the enormous contributions of the Alliance forces
Damn
in the war
straight.
against Sovereign and the Geth.
We're just that
Many
cool.
humans lost their lives in the battle to save the Citadel. Brave and courageous soldiers who willingly gave their lives so that we, the Council, might live.
There is no greater sacrifice, and we share your grief over the tragic loss of so many noble men and women.
The Council also owes you a great personal debt, Commander, one we can never repay. By defeating Sovereign, you have saved billions of lives. You have the courage of your convictions and a ruthless determination to succeed. Through your actions, you have become a symbol of everything humanity represents.
Your species has an indomitable will, a fierce, savage spirit that will not bend or yield. We used to believe this made humans stubborn, even dangerous.
But now we understand that these traits are what make you strong. There are dark times ahead. The Council needs humanity and its strength.
As the Alliance Ambassador, I accept your offer. Humanity will join its strength to yours. We will take our seat on the Council.
We will need a list of potential candidates.
Given all that has happened, I am sure your recommendation will carry a great deal of weight,
I
Commander.
know exactly who I'm
Do you
gonna...
support any particular candidate?
Captain Anderson.
We need someone with the courage to stand up for what he believes in. Someone like Captain Anderson.
Him? You must be joking. Anderson prefers to let his fists do the talking.
Only with you, Ambassador. Only with you.
Are you sure about this, Commander? The captain's a soldier, not a politician.
We've already got too many politicians on the Citadel. The captain would be perfect for this job.
The shadow of war darkens our future. Selecting someone with military experience is a wise choice.
Damn
I'm
straight.
honored, Counselor. As humanity's representative, I'll do everything in my power to help the Council rebuild.
The battle with Sovereign destroyed our illusions of
He
peace and
really
security.
is. He's just an
Now the
asshole.
galaxy will
No
look to
matter
us,
which way
the
you flip it.
Council, to defend them.
He's just, oh, she's just an ass.
Sovereign was only a vanguard. The Reaper fleet is still coming. Hundreds of ships, maybe thousands. And I'm gonna find some way to stop them.
Shepard's right. We're on the verge of a war with an enemy unlike any the galaxy has ever known. A war for the very survival of all life as we know it. Humanity is
Look at
ready
him
to do its
pouting
part.
over there.
We will not back down.
Poor baby.
We will not surrender. We will lead you into battle against the Reapers, and we will drive them back into dark space.
Nice. Oh man, such a good game. Yeah, we did it. We did it, Juliet. Not just me. It is such a cool game. It's nice to go back and play the one that like started it all too. Even though, you know, it's not quite as polished as probably the second and third one. It really did like start the whole franchise, and you know, set the groundwork for the other two to like just be amazing games. Not that this one isn't amazing; it's just amazing in a different way, you know. Yeah, I'm glad we got to finish it. I really want to move on to the second one, and we will do that sometime this week. I don't plan on missing any more streams, but you know how it is. I'll let you know if I'm going to. And I'll try and figure out some stuff to do with the stream on those occasions that I do miss them. But yeah, we'll figure it out as we go along. Did we finish the talk? We did! Now we get to move on to the second one, which is like, I'd say this one was like 80-20, 80% talky-talky, 20% shooty-shooty, whereas the other one's more 50-50. You know what? Yeah, no, I'd say 50-50. It does a much better job at pacing itself. Which means you're not stuck talking to people for hours. Even though it's more important in the second one. You really need to talk to people, otherwise you can get a really, really, really bad ending. But anyway, we'll work at that later. No, neither can I. I can't wait. But yeah. So we'll call it here, and we'll carry on. I think we might play some Divinity tomorrow. And then after that, maybe some more Mass Effect. Oh, actually, speaking of expansions, there's a lot of DLC that I haven't played for the second one, so we'll be able to play that as well. Which will be really fun, because I've never played it. Sure, no worries, Juliet. Thanks for being here. Appreciate it. And you too, Dead Brain. Oh, and thank you both for all the BDs. I appreciate it. And just for hanging around and chilling. So, yeah, I guess we'll call it now, and you guys enjoy the rest of your day or night, whichever it is. Stay safe, And I will see you when I see you. Okay, bye-bye.